Thanks to our fine sponsors, the McDonald Allstate Agency, and also, as you'll hear later in the game, we'll give away the Player of the Week award brought to you by HGG Hotels. I'm here with Tom James. We are not in the press box tonight, Tom. We're on top of the press box. Yeah, up here with the coaches, getting the feel for the outdoors, getting the feel for the game like a coach would. And a game that there's a vibe around the stadium that people think this is going to be a good test for North Marion taking on the Gainesville Purple Hurricanes.
This is no pushover. Gainesville Purple Hurricanes, no pushover for North Marion tonight. Of course, North Marion coming in 4-0 on the season. The Gainesville Purple Hurricanes are 3-1. Both teams with easy wins. They both cruised last week. Gainesville 30-6 winners over Lake Weir, and North Marion a 47-12 winner over Pasco. Stephen Field in his second season at the helm for North Marion. Mark Lapsko, third-year coach for Gainesville. But you know, Schmidt, you talked about being here at Stan Tool Stadium. I mean, this is ground zero for high school football in Marion County. Has been that way, really, for a decade and a half. It's been that kind of dominance for the Colts. They're 4-0, but I got to know, Gainesville's tough. They're getting votes in the state rankings. Have the Colts met their match tonight?
3-1 Gainesville. The only game they lost was against state-ranked and in the top 10 in Class 7A. Columbia out of Lake City, who, by the way, played a Scambia tonight, a Class 6 top 10 team. So, you know, they played the game that Gainesville lost. No shame in losing that game to Lake City. Columbia, we saw Columbia play here actually when Larry Tunsil was playing with that Lake City crew. They don't rebuild as Lake City. They just reload. Columbia's been a great school for a long time, and Gainesville lost to them. But other than that, Gainesville's really run through their schedule, and North Marion has a problem. I've watched some game film. I've talked to the coaches. Their defense is mistake-prone with stupid, uncalled for, no-need penalties.
Talent's not the issue with that.
Talent is not the issue. It's lack of control.
A little bit of discipline once in a while, and it'll reach up and bite North Marion. And we've seen it. We saw it 2 weeks ago, a little bit against Vanguard in that great matchup, which they ended up winning.
But they let Vanguard back in that game because of penalties, costly penalties that were uncalled for. And if that happens tonight against Gainesville, there could be a lot of people leaving the north side in a foul mood.
Yeah, this is an unforgiving team, the Purple Hurricanes. I mean, this is a legitimate team. Like you said, they're only lost to a great team in Columbia, so they're 3-1, very talented. Gainesville, of course, Schmidt is known for their defense. I mean, but the question is, can they slow down Colts tailback Justin Watkins? Of course, he was our HDG player of the game 2 weeks ago against Vanguard, really opened it up. And then last week, he had over 270 yards of all-purpose yardage in the win over Pasco County, 3 touchdowns. He even returned a kickoff, 90 yards for a touchdown. But Justin Watkins is the key for North Marion in getting through the tough Purple Hurricane defense.
Justin Watkins, I've got a good authority. I've talked to people around the program. Justin Watkins feels a little slighted that people think this is a team that's only got one power guy in Freddie Swain. Yeah. Justin Watkins says, hey, I'm a legitimate Division I prospect as well, and he's gone out on the field this year and started to prove that to people.
Well, that's the only way you can do it. You can't do it on reputation. You can't do it on hype. Justin Watkins has done it the only way you can do it, with results, and he has given incredible results. Of course, we talked about the Vanguard game 2 weeks ago and the great game with all the numbers last week. His backfield mate, though, he's going to really have to carry the load tonight because Cameron Mackey, the other running back who really puts forth a lot of production for North Marion, is out, we understand, tonight with a stinger in the shoulder. So no Cameron Mackey. It's all going to be JW Justin Watkins.
Well, you know, and this is Watkins' chance to shine because, by the way, Cameron Mackey's a heck of a back, too. So with him out, Watkins now can step in as the hero. So, you know, and that's, we've talked now for a good 5-6 minutes. Hadn't even mentioned senior quarterback Caleb Seiler. That's right. Who takes all the snaps and he's the catalyst that gets all this going. He's the guy that's got to get the ball to Freddie Swain. He's the guy that's got to hand the ball off to Watkins. And this is the Caleb Seiler guy that, remember his sophomore year, we were like, he was a little pudgy at the time, had some, you know, still some youthful pudge on him and everything. This is a kid that's trimmed down, grew a couple inches, and really looks like a varsity quarterback now.
No, Well, we've seen a couple of quarterbacks in Marion County. The kid over at Forest has done the same thing. We watched him come in as a green quarterback, expected to lead the Wildcats, and has now grown into a very good, capable, and experienced quarterback. And the same thing here with Caleb Siler.
Nicosi Perry.
Same thing.
Vanguard. There's another one. We got some pretty good quarterbacks in this area. Hey, speaking, you said that this was ground zero for football in Marion County. Forest looks to be much improved this year. Vanguard, we know, is a quality football team. Marion County football is alive and well.
It is, and some of the usual suspects, one in particular, is obviously a little down. And that's Trinity Catholic. Wait, who would have ever thought that we'd see Trinity Catholic? I mean, they're a private school. They're 0-4. Are you kidding me? So Trinity Catholic is down, but Forest, at long last, seems a little bit up this year. Denellen's good. Lake Weir, even though they were beaten by Gainesville last year, Lake Weir has shown some real promise this year. And, of course, North Marion is always right there, and Vanguard's always right there.
I talked to Matt Franklin, the head football coach at Westport, earlier this week. And, Westport, although they took it on the chin to Forest and Vanguard, they're in a district now that he feels is a district they can finish second in. And it doesn't matter if you take it on the chin to Forest or to North Marion. If you can finish second in your district, you're going to the state playoffs, and that's a place Westport doesn't know.
That's true. All you got to do is finish in the top two. It's like you get that wild card. You get that wild card. If you're the second team in your district, you're in.
And there's only one team in that district over there with a winning record, and it's not Westport. But Haggerty doesn't have a winning record. The district they're in now, it's winnable. Westport could make the playoffs, and how about that? We could have Denellen, Westport, Forest, Vanguard, and North Marion, 5 out of the 10 football teams, counting St. John's and OCA. By the way, St. John's has played pretty good football, too. They've only lost one. We could have 5 teams possibly make the state playoffs this year in Marion County.
How about St. John, a team that didn't have a team, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago, didn't put a team on the field, and now playing good football. The referees are out on the field. The band is taking a spot. I think they're going to get ready here pretty soon to do the national anthem. I'm going to get Richard Hildebrand in here. Richard's doing some stuff in the background for me. I'm going to get him in here, let him have a chat with you real quick, Tom.
Well, we're going to talk with Richard, our colleague here on the McDonald All-State Agency Marion County Friday Night High School Football Game of the Week. And Richard, our colleague, talking a little bit about the pretty interesting history between these two programs as it relates to them playing each other. It's been a little while, but some good matchups between these two in the past.
Yeah, you say a little while. In 2008, the last time that they played. And believe it or not, that was an overtime game that Gainesville won 33-31. The series right now is 5-3, swinging Gainesville's leg.
Right.
And they've only faced off 9 times, which is kind of odd because they're both powerhouses. You'd think they would play a little more.
With the close proximity.
Yeah, you'd think they would play a little more. Last time that the Colts were 4-0, Tom, they were looking great, undefeated. Gainesville comes in here and beats them.
Yeah.
Again, they're 4-0. Can Gainesville do it again?
Yeah.
And maybe throw them.
Well, in North Marion, 4-0 coming in tonight. They haven't been 5-0 since 9 years, so 2006. And I know you mentioned the last time they were undefeated that far into the season. The team that beat them? Gainesville High School.
Here's the thing, these are two teams that are very, very well balanced. If you look at Gainesville last week, 191 yards on the ground, 196 in the air, and you got North Marion who can do it with Watkins. If Mackey wasn't hurt, they could do it with him. You got Siler who can throw the ball to Freddie Swain.
Yep.
They're both very balanced. They're very good.
And both of them with terrific defenses. I know that North Marion averaging, giving up just 223 yards total offense to their opponents per game so far this season. Gainesville's been a little better than that, giving up only 208 yards a game this season to their opponents. So the defenses are both good. They've shown it on the field, and both of the offenses obviously can put points on the board and do it both through the air and on the ground with good quarterbacks.
And the last stat I want to give you, this is something to think about, they both are known for the big play.
Yeah.
North Marion has 19 total things over 20 yards.
Wow.
19 plays over 20 yards. And Gainesville has 16 over 20 yards. So they're both big play offenses.
Yeah.
So we're going to see which one can avoid the big play and the mistake.
Yeah. Thank you, Richard Schmidt. We got a good game tonight. There's all kinds of excitement potential with this one. Thank you, Richard Hildebrand. He'll be back with us at halftime to kind of go over the first half statistics with you, and we're just a few minutes away from kickoff, Schmitty.
We are. We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff. Got the motorcycles here. Here's the thing about this. Stephen Field has brought a different atmosphere.
You can say that.
This is not Craig Damon, who was a very soft-spoken guy, very unassuming, but just a very good tactician, got his kids to find what he was doing. Stephen Fields is the direct opposite of that. He's flashy. He's in your face. He's very much into gamesmanship. But the one thing I do know about Stephen Fields, all that is only on the gridiron. Away from the gridiron, he makes his kids go to study hall. He makes sure they're in there. He makes sure he keeps track of all their grades. He makes them wear shirts and ties on Friday instead of their jerseys. He's a different kind of football coach on the field, and he's a throwback football coach off the field.
So a couple things. I mean, you see the T-shirts around campus here at North Marion High School that read the 3 F words: faith, family, and football. You see them everywhere, and that's the motto for North Marion High School these days: faith, family, and football. Football comes in third. So you got everything in order the right way. That's Stephen Fields' approach.
Let me tell you how big this game is tonight. I'm looking over towards the area over there, and I'm seeing all the banners and signs and everything. Rondo Fernandez is here from Mojo's.
Yeah.
He's here taking in this game tonight. He comes up to me, he says, we're open till midnight on Friday night. So I said, what are you trying to tell me, Rondo? I'm in your restaurant all the time. I do trivia there and everything. We give away your stuff on the radio. He said, I just tell you, big fella, if you need to come by and get something to eat. So,
well, it's that, and he wanted to make sure you made that mention on the air.
Oh, is that what it was? That's a pretty plug. I think that's what that was. That's a pretty plug. Rondo wouldn't do that to me. But you know what? Rondo doesn't get out to this end of the county very often.
Yeah. He's
coming out to watch the Gainesville North Marion game.
It ought to be a good one.
Ought to be a good one. We're going to take a break, get the national anthem underway and everything. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local
on the Source.
Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football. The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. and he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever.
Hi, this is Buddy Martin. If you have an award or a trophy in your house, there's more than a good chance it came from BJ Trophies Gifts and Awards. At BJ Trophies, Floyd Hirschberger and his staff have a lot more than just trophies. Among the items they specialize in are donor recognition walls and trees, personalized or engraved gifts, cast bronze dedication plaques, wide format digital printing with posters, banners, and signs, and promotional products. Floyd is the official trophy and awards maker for the Voice of Ocala radio show and is North Central Florida's leader in custom recognition programs, corporate awards, industrial engraving, unique gifts, and advertising specialties. When Angie Lewis went shopping for something to award to the winners of her State Farm Good Neighbor Award, she shopped first at BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Check them out at 1735 Northeast Jacksonville Road on North Magnolia's Miracle Mile, or call them today at 352-732-2249. BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Trophies is just our middle name.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
You there? Hello? On the campus of North Marion High School. It is the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. This week, North Marion welcomes in the Gainesville Purple Hurricanes. Tom James, the clouds, if you look off to the, what is that actually? That'd be the south. Is that the south, by the way? If you look back off towards Ocala from here, it looks really dark and ominous. But if you look off to the north, it's a nice pink sky out there. It is. The wind has changed, though, like it might be blowing this back across us, coming from the east. Yeah. So it's a toss-up what we're going to get tonight. Right now, it's clear. It is clear. That's the good news. Let's get you your rundown, fly through the other games that are going tonight here in Marion County, other than this one, which is North Marion, 4-0, hosting the Gainesville Purple Hurricanes. They come in 3-1. Elsewhere, 4-0 Dunellen will play host to Southlake. That's an 0-3 team. The Forest Wildcats, they're going on the road up north to Gainesville Eastside. The Cats are 3-1. Their only loss to North Marion, Gainesville Eastside, is 0-3. The Vanguard Knights, 3-1. Their only loss is to North Marion, and they're in Gainesville as well, taking on 3-1 Beewold. We talked about Trinity Catholic in the pregame show, 0-4, and they are at South Sumter, a 4-0 team. Westport, 1-2, at Haggerty, another 1-2 team, and St. John at 1-3, taking on St. Joseph Academy. That is a 4-0 team. Those are your Marion County games for tonight. Looks like the band's starting to come out towards the field to start doing and getting ready to do the national anthem. The officials are all huddled up as the weather has changed. It's starting to get really dark around here. It's Stanton. The wind has shifted. We may be in for it here, fellas. If I'm, I'm the Tom Sorrells weather guy in me telling you that.
Well, let's try to stay positive. We want some football tonight, but the wind coming in from the east, and Schmitty, when I look behind us, which is east,
it does not look pretty.
Clouds. Dark clouds. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. We talked one other thing. I got to mention, Schmitty, that the approach head coach Stephen Field here at North Marion has. He warms up his guys every week, home or away, not on the field. He'll either warm them up at an adjacent practice field, or if he's on the road, he'll warm them up at a park nearby. He never lets the opponent see what he's got. Now, what he does when he's home, you think he maybe would throw in some upbeat music to get the fans excited. Yeah, get the opponent all fired up.
Sorry, the music was putting me to sleep.
Well, that's right. And it may be doing that to the opponent, because what we have here tonight, and we've had this every time we've come to spar over the last 2 years, 1940s Christmas music in September. I love it.
He was playing the theme from Frozen about an hour ago. The song from Frozen, Let It Go from Frozen, that was playing an hour ago.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. I just got this in. I just got a text. We may only have another 3 minutes on the air, though, because we're in the county, and the county commissioners decided to cut the football game down to 3 minutes. How we go? Okay.
You've been waiting on that one.
Yeah, we may only have 3 more minutes of airtime. They voted last night, and county football games are going to be cut back.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're not the only thing. Word is, they're not the only thing.
You and I were talking earlier today, and, it's a football game and everything, but an institution of learning is this high school.
Yes.
Another institution of learning is the public library system.
That is correct.
And it just got a kick in the teeth by the county commissioner.
Well, it'll keep fighting. I happen to know somebody on the board over there.
You kind of know her pretty well.
It'll keep fighting, I can tell you that. But, by the way, the bearer of bad news happens to be our colleague Richard Hildebrand, is showing me, the 8 o'clock forecast, the 9 o'clock forecast, and it has a little picture next to it with a cloud and rain coming out of it.
Yes.
I don't like to see that.
I don't mind the rain. The rain's fun. We can't play in the light.
I don't want to see a bolt. No bolts.
Can't play in the light.
No bolts.
Hey, I don't know what the delay is here. Gainesville still warming up. The band hadn't taken the field. We may be in some sort of kind of delay here. Or it could be that the county commission called and said, hey, the football game's canceled.
That might be more likely, actually.
You only get 6 games this year, not 10. You never know with this county commission we got.
Woo! I will say, by the way, Schmidt's been waiting on that one all night. Who's that?
That the vote to defund the millage rate for the police department, so the police department to get raises, the sheriff's department to get raises, was David Moore voted against that. I'll just tell you that. He voted against defunding the library. I'll give you that. David Moore was a vote against doing what they did at the county commission last night.
Yeah.
So at least I would get, let's not throw the whole commission under the bus. Just the ones that, hate children, don't like education, and want us all to be robbed at gunpoint by every criminal that you can have. Okay? Those commissioners.
Oh, God. Yeah, and that's, ladies and gentlemen, that is why. And I'm strictly the play-by-play guy here. That's your color analyst.
Just saying.
That's your color analyst. So next up on the chopping block will be the official.
It's coming.
But tonight you're getting county commissioners too.
Yep. I see captains on the field, but we still have no national anthem. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, and I'll tell you what is going on. How about North Marion unveiling the, what would you call those helmets, Smitty?
Those are fantastic helmets.
Those are kind of the mirrored
burgundy,
sparkly burgundy helmets tonight. First time we've seen that.
We've seen this uniform, but not the helmet.
Correct. The shiny helmet tonight for North Marion. Gainesville
got a little gold star action on the side of it. You see that there?
Some of them do.
Yeah.
Some of them do.
Got a little superlative things going on there with the stars on the side of the helmet.
Purple Hurricanes on the other end, going, pretty traditional with the white tops and the purple britches tonight, Smitty.
I really am concerned about this weather because it's surrounding us now.
I don't want to talk about it.
Wow, there was lightning off in the distance.
Come on, don't say that. You didn't see it.
We may now the referees just saw lightning. They're going to check with somebody.
Come on.
And now it looks like...
Well, you know what this means, Smitty? You know what this means? You're going to have to get down there and talk to Rondo. Mojo's going to have to stay open a little later tonight.
Good problem. Now they're taking everybody off the field. I guess the band's going to take the field now. Okay.
Well, we get the band out there with metal instruments. That's okay.
Band's going to take the field now to do the national anthem. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 5-minute break. Come back and get you set up for the opening kickoff here at the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by the McDonald All-State Agency. Also, our good friends from HCG Hotels with the HCG Hotels Player of the Week. All that coming up tonight, right here on this airwaves, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local as long as the commissioners allow us to stay on the air. On the source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School Football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, condition, and availability. Savings vary.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School Football. The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. And he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School Football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, condition, and availability. Savings vary.
The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. And he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever. Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School Football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, condition, and availability. Savings vary.
So much more.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. Thanks so much for Kevin McDonald for all he does for high school athletics and college athletics in this area, along with our good friends at HCG Hotels. They give us the Player of the Week award every week, and they do a lot for college sports around this area as well. So thanks to our fine sponsors. I'm Tom Schmidt here at the Stantoul Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School, North Marion, welcoming in the Gainesville Purple Hurricanes. I'm with my partner in crime, Tom James, who is sitting here beside me. And Tom, it looks like we may get football in. The bands have created that alley with the cheerleaders for the North Marion team to take the field. The captains are meeting at the center of the field. We may get this game started.
So happy to see that. The motorcycles are lined up down here in the south end zone where North Marion will come on the field. The cheerleaders are there. Everybody's there except the football team. North Marion coming in 4-0. The Gainesville Purple Hurricanes are 3-1. Of course, Colt Smitty ranked number 4 in the state in Class 5A.
A very good ranking and a very well-deserved ranking, but as I've said, their defense is their Achilles heel, and not because of talent, it's because of discipline.
And if they keep it clean, and keep the yellow flags off the field, that will be a big key for North Marion tonight. And speaking of the Colts, here comes North Marion, about to bust through the sign. They're getting fired up down there in the south end zone, Schmidt. Gainesville, meanwhile, in the north end zone. Clearly a little less hoopla for the Purple Hurricanes on the road, but they're getting fired up as well. So far, we've got football. The Lightning is held off, and we're about ready for kickoff.
I'm watching the coin toss, the referee going over some rules and everything. That noise you hear in the background is the motorcycles that have become the tradition here under Stephen Fields to create chaos right at game time.
And there's the split. Yeah.
We show it. Let's see who wins here.
Looks like North Marion has won the toss, and they will decline until the second half.
All right, let's see what there's a North Marion wins the opening toss. They have deferred to the second half. And now the captains are being positioned on which side of the field they will defend. We're seconds away from football here on a Friday night in Marion County.
Yep, Gainesville will receive the opening kickoff as the captains meet now at the 50-yard line. Greet each other and head on back. North Marion headed down to the south end zone. The Gainesville guys headed north. That much closer to kickoff tonight. What should be a really, really good game. We've had a couple other good matchups so far this season. We had some high anticipation for that Forest North Marion game earlier in the season. Then, of course, the Vanguard North Marion game. Really looking forward to that one. North Marion pulled that one out as well. But, hey, this could be the game with the two most talented teams that we've seen through the first half of the high school football season.
Most definitely, I think this is going to be the two most talented teams we'll see through the first half. Once you see the fog go, you know it's football time. Another tradition here, a little South Florida tradition. It's smart.
We have talked about how Stephen Field, who came up from Miami 2 years ago to take this job, kind of reminds folks of the Miami Canes of the 80s, does he not?
Look at the style of the 80s. Here go the Purple Hurricanes as the style of the 80s, and now here go the North Marion Colts doing the exact same entry. I can honestly say this is the first time I've seen two high school teams smoke it up and enter the field this way.
I also must say, Schmitty, Stephen Field, the head coach of North Marion, does it his own way. Maybe the first time I've ever seen a head football coach in a T-shirt.
He wears a T-shirt. He wears the shirt that you talked about. Faith, family, football. That's the shirt he wears. And when you look through the stands, you're right. You look all through the stands. A lot of them. That shirt is everywhere in burgundy and in black. Faith, family, and football. And they go with that mantra. They believe that mantra here.
One of the things that Stephen Field certainly attempts to do, and his team attempts to do, is show some swagger headed into football games, try to intimidate the opponent. But I got to hand it to Gainesville right now. They are about as loose as North Marion is, if not looser. They are paying no attention to all this business going down on this end of the field with North Marion. They are in their own world down here. They're loose. They're ready to go, and they're not intimidated.
By the way, it's not like there isn't a whole lot of heritage, pride, and tradition on that Gainesville sideline.
Mm-hmm.
They got some state championships.
Yeah.
They've done this. They've played this game a long time up in Gainesville. Intimidating is not something this team is going to be.
No question. North Marion will kick it off. Gainesville to receive, and the Purple Hurricanes will be going from right to left on your radio here in the first quarter. Gainesville in the white jerseys with the purple bottoms and the purple and black trim, and North Marion in the, well, would you call it gray or would you call it pewter uniforms, tops and bottoms, with the garnet and gold trim and the shiny garnet helmet. I'm going with you for the first time tonight.
I'm going with the pewter color. Can you feel the electricity, partner?
And here is the kickoff. Deep downfield, taken at about the 15 by number 14. And that is Sean Wiggins, and he returns it up across the 25, but flags come out, Schmitty, on the opening kickoff. We'll see who this is going against.
You know, this is what we talked about. If this is against North Marion, well, it's going to be a block in the back against Gainesville. That's good because North Marion, as you know, we've talked about, they have discipline problems on the defensive side of the football. This is where they start tonight. Let's see how long they can go clean before the penalties start to rear their ugly head.
Defense of North Marion, of course, led by Elijah Vukovic. A couple other guys to watch tonight. Sherman James, Desmond Carson, Antoine Williams. Those guys are major disruptors of what opposing offenses try to do week in, week out.
James and Carson may be two of the fastest defensive end/linebackers playing in high school football in the state of Florida.
Can North Marion get to 5-0 for the first time since 2006? First play from scrimmage. Gainesville with a first down at 10 at its own 15. Back to throw is Caleb Christian looking down the near sideline, but he overthrows his receiver. That's number 19, Doc Lucky.
Let me tell you something about Doc Lucky. Doc Lucky is just as advanced at this game and just as good a wide receiver as you're going to see number 18 on the North Marion side, Freddie Swain.
Yeah, that's saying a lot because Freddie Swain certainly being eyed by a lot of Division I programs right now, the wide receiver for North Marion. So if Lucky's anywhere near as good as Swain, we've got a battle of great wide receivers tonight. And scrimmage
is a defensive penalty offside. The undisciplined raises its ugly head. One play in. One play in. Second play, you got a defensive penalty.
It's a 5-yard gain thanks to the North Marion defense. They didn't have to run the play. Gainesville, second down at 5, 15 seconds in to the first quarter here tonight at Santul Stadium in Spar. The quarterback, Caleb Christian, for North Marion, operating out of the shotgun with 3 wide receivers, but he hands off to the up man,
Chris King.
It's like the running back, Chris King.
I'm looking out at the officials on the field here, and I recognize the umpire. That's Marion County's, one of Marion County's finest, Captain Chip Wilde of the Marion County Sheriff's Office, out there in the umpire position tonight on the field.
Not a minute gone, and a compliment from Tom Smith for the officials. It's third down and 2. Christian got to keep it himself, a broken play. He's up towards the 20-yard line and stacked up by that North Marion defense.
That play was called. He didn't make the tackle, but number 11, Vukovic, was in there, forced the quarterback up out of the pocket. Vukovic, he won't get credit for the sack, but it was because of him the sack occurred.
And Kali Mitchell is the benefactor of the great Vukovic block. It's the sack for North Marion, Kali Mitchell, number 99, and Gainesville will have to punt it away.
They almost got there.
Nearly blocked. The punter went down, no flags. And it's taken at the 40-yard line, and a great return across midfield. Number 18, there's your guy, Freddie Swain, but Smitty, a flag comes out. It's going to be against the Colts.
Well, it's clear block in the back. I mean, and he did it right in front of the official, about 1.5 yards from the official. And here comes the defensive coordinator for this North Marion team. He's already in there, already in them about their discipline problem.
And head coach, head coach Stephen Fields shaking his head. He's in the ear of one of those guys down there. And now he's in the ear of the official.
Definitely was a block in the back, but I don't know what Coach Field is upset about. That was a clear block in the back.
And that is a penalty, Schmitty, that is going to cost North Marion just short of 30 yards. That return got down near the 40 of Gainesville. They're going to start, though, from their own 30-yard line thanks to the penalty. Here's the handoff on the first play, right up the middle. For a gain of about 6 is Justin Watkins, their top running back and one of the top players so far, nearly halfway through this season. One of the best players we've seen in all of Marion County.
Definitely one of the best players we've seen in all of Marion County. This North Marion offense is not what's going to be their Achilles heel. It's the defensive side of the ball.
Second down and 4 for the Colts. 3 wideouts to the far side. Swain over here to the near side, and Watkins in the backfield. It's the quarterback, Caleb Soller, takes the snap, hands off to Watkins, who is dropped in the backfield. What a great defensive play that time. And Watkins, a loss of 1, which will bring up third down and 5 for the 4-0 Colts. Nice spot, though, you got to say, by the officials. Really, with that spot, Schmitty, it's a play that yields no gain.
Right.
He was dropped for a loss of at least 1 right
I thought he was tackled at the 35. They gave him the 36, so it's going to be 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, same positioning as the last play for the Colts with the 4 wide receivers. Siler back to throw, looking near side, looking for Swain. And it looks like the ball is caught. It is complete. That may be enough for the first down, Schmidt. Just across the 40-yard line up to about the 42.
He went and just strong-handed that ball away from the defender.
Ripped it right away from it.
The back shoulder throw, he turned around, the ball was right there, and he ripped it out of the defender's hand and got that completion.
So many reasons why Freddie Swain is being looked at by Division I prospects. We've seen some of the coaches from Tennessee who play with the Gators tomorrow are here.
One of them standing right there on the sideline at about a 20-yard line.
And another one down here on the other end. You can't miss the orange. So first down at 10 for the Colts at their own 42-yard line. Tyler looking far side, a little high, intended for James Mitchell, and incomplete.
That had that potential right there. Had a potential for a big play. Mitchell, if he catches that ball, he was looping up. It was almost like a screen, a wide receiver screen, and he had open field right there.
He did. Seiler sailed that one a little high over his head, right through the midst. The second down and 10 for the Colts. We've played about 3.5 minutes here at Stan Sewell Stadium. No score. Colts in their first possession.
They give a sideline warning to, what do you call it, timeout?
It is a timeout called for by Coach Field.
All right, let's take a 30-second timeout. You listen to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You listen to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure
from now.
Welcome back. Here's Tom James on the call.
Seiler hands to Watkins, who is right up the middle for a gain of about 3 up to the 45-yard line, and that'll bring up third down and 7 for the Colts at their own 45. They converted on third down the last time. As we tick towards 8 minutes to play here. First quarter just underway. North Marion its first possession after stuffing Gainesville on the Purple Hurricanes. First possession. Seiler out of the gun once again. He's got his buddy Watkins next to him, but he's going to throw down the near sideline and overthrows Mitchell. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th and 7. Really no choice here for Coach Field but to punt this thing away.
That's what he's going to have to do, and something he doesn't like to do, but it's going to be done.
Punter coming on the field. Corey Wilshire. I have to admit, we don't see a whole lot of him. But Wilshire standing at his own 33-yard line. And a low snap, and he caught it on the short hop, has to get it away. That ball was partially blocked, Schmitty. It is going to get a fairly good North Marion roll down to about the 30-yard line. And North Marion very fortunate. Wilshire with a good job of taking that snap on the short hop, getting rid of it.
I'm sorry, the reason I'm not, I would pay attention. They got Freddie Swain here on the sideline with his shoulder pads off. He's got no shirt on. The trainer's looking at his shoulders. This looks, Coach Fields is over here. There's coaches all over here. This I don't know what's going on here, but they're unwrapping Freddie.
They certainly are. Christian, the quarterback, back to throw, over the middle, and an incredible circus catch. Paid that time by, it looks like Wiggins.
Wow.
Kyle McGriff is the man who hauled that one in. Not Wiggins, it's Kyle McGriff, an incredible catch. Right up across midfield to the 46, and Gainesville is in business with a first down in Colts territory. Up the middle goes the running back. It's King.
That's the McGriff kid. That's Mark McGriff, former Gator player. That's his son.
Yes.
They got Freddie Swain over here. I don't know if he got a stinger or what's going on, but the trainer's looking at his collarbone area and his shoulder area.
Gain of 5 that time on second down for Gainesville. And again, movement on the line of scrimmage, and Gainesville's clapping their line. Looks like it's going to be offsides again against the Colts. That, by my count, that's 3 penalties. You called it, Schmidt. You set that one up. The mistakes that North Marion makes on defense.
Hold on. I think they're going to say first down.
Well, it's 3rd down and less than 1.
They're not even going to measure. They're just going to say first down. I don't know what the officials are doing here.
Well, now they've held things up, and they're going to have a discussion about this.
Now the head referee's coming in to look. Yeah, he's going to bring out the chains now. While they're doing this measurement, let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Friday Night High School Game of the Week, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
7-8.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Now they've still, Tom, not a first down, but they've changed the down marker back to second down. I thought it was 3rd down.
Now, it was 2 weeks ago we had quite the issue with what down it was in that North Marion Vanguard game. Nonetheless, it is 2nd down and less than a yard.
No, that's first down, offsides North Marion.
Incredible. Another one. Against the Colts, Stephen Field about to wreck that headset on the near sideline. He's already tired of seeing flags.
But this is what we talked about. The undisciplined this football team does. This defense is. It is jumping up. There's no excuse for jumping offside. You watch the football till it moves, you don't move.
Well, the penalty moves the chains for Gainesville. First down at 10. Now at the 31-yard line of North Marion. No score halfway through the first quarter on WOCA. And wrapped up in the backfield, number 11, Elijah Vukovic, in on that tackle.
Desmond Carson right there with him, too. That's gonna be the thing tonight. Can those linebackers play in Gainesville's backfield? Freddie Swain, shoulder all taped up. He doesn't have pads back on or anything. We don't know what's going on here.
Back to throw. Christian looking near side. Lobbing one down the sidelines and caught for the touchdown. He can play. Doc Lucky, 31 yards, and he was wide open. He had 2 steps on his defender. Caught that football at the 3-yard line. Beautiful throw by Kalen Christian, and Gainesville's on the board first.
I told you, 19 is as good as 18 on the North Marion side.
And 19's on the field, and the 18 for North Marion still getting worked on.
Looks like they're putting his pads back on him. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign. Here's the extra point for the Purple Hurricanes.
And North Marion jumped off sides again. This is the 4th. Is this the 4th or 5th offside? The 4th offside penalty in
this penalty overall
in less than 7 minutes of a football game.
Yep.
Discipline, 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 and a lack of it by the North Marion defense.
So if you can get any closer on an extra point, Gainesville's doing it. The Purple Hurricanes, impressive on that drive. Helped out by a couple of penalties.
They just did it again, North Marion.
You got to be kidding me.
They just jumped offside again. I mean, eventually you got to go for 2 here, don't you? Oh, they declined it.
Stephen Fields got to be looking at his defensive coordinator said. Really?
They're getting almost 1 a minute.
Mark Pilcher, the defensive coordinator, got to get these guys tightened up on the defensive line. Here's the extra point. It is up, and it is perfect. 7-0 Gainesville on the road here at Stan Toole Stadium, ahead of North Marion.
Home insurance, car insurance, motorcycle insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, the Allstate Agency has you covered. Call the McDonald Allstate Agency for all your insurance needs at 352-622-2333. That's 352-622-2333. Are you in good hands? Parker, back to you.
5:43 left to play here in the first quarter. Kalen Christian hooking up 31 yards. Beautiful pitch and catch to Doc Lucky for the touchdown, and Gainesville is on the board first. They will kick off to North Marion. The band's playing over here for North Marion, but the crowd is listless.
Here comes Pilcher. I bet this defense isn't fixing to be listless. Pilcher takes the headset off the defense coordinator. He's about to peel paint down here on the sideline.
And a little pooch kick to the far side, and it's fumbled, and hopping on top of it at the 26-yard line is Mike Henderson. Little pooch kick to the far sideline. Henderson was underneath it, nobody around him, and he just dropped it. Had to turn around and jump on the football just as the defenders were getting there. So it'll be North Marion ball, but not much of a return at all for the Colts. Not a great start for North Marion tonight.
The defense is having a come-to-Jesus moment right now with the defensive coaches. I've been a player in some of those discussions. Trust me, that's not a place you want to be this early in a football game. Because that's not one defensive coach. That's all 5 defensive coaches down there in their grill all at the same time.
He's got them quarantined right now. And we can nearly hear every word.
Wow. But you know what? Really undisciplined. They've been playing undisciplined football here, and, you know, that's going to be their Achilles heel, and we've seen already they're down 7-0. Let's see how they react to being behind.
And the good news, if there is some for North Marion, is Freddie Swain is back out there on the field. The wide receiver extraordinaire for the Colts, lined up to the far side. He's one of 3 receivers on this play. Watkins and Mackey, who is in the game for the Colts, in the backfield, and it looks like pass interference is going to be the call here. They had James Mitchell all wrapped up coming down the near sidelines, and if that had not been the case, Mitchell would have caught that, and he'd had 6.
If he doesn't grab him right there,
yeah,
it's 6-7, and we're waiting on an extra point.
Yes, it is.
The county commission wouldn't have been able to take those points.
So finally, for the Colts, the penalty going the other way.
That's a smart move in high school football and in college.
Yeah, it is.
There's only a 15-yard penalty. In the pros, it's a spot foul, but here, it's 15 yards, and you're not burned for a touchdown.
Well, either way, it's better than the alternative. So they'll move ahead 15 yards. North Marion will be first down and 10 at its own 40-yard line. 5:32 left here, first quarter. Tom James alongside Tom Schmitz. Richard Hildebrand, our colleague here, as well, and Luke Sylvia in the studio with us on a windy night. We had rain before kickoff. Try so far during play. Here's the handoff to Mackey right up the middle. Plenty of room to run across the 50, down across the 40, brought down at the 37-yard line. But Cameron Mackey, who we were told right before kickoff, who would not play with a stinger in his shoulder, is out there in a big gainer of 23 yards on the carry. That time for Cameron Mackey. First and 10 at the 37 of Gainesville for the Colts.
Not a number we expected to see tonight.
That's right. Swing to the near side. Mackey, the carry once again, and he's still moving his feet.
Wow, they blew that ball dead. And Mackey got 3 more yards after they blew the ball dead.
Wow. They're going to give Mackey 5, it looks like.
He got about 8, but the referee is quick on the whistle.
Lets his knee touch the ground, which is possible.
Yeah, I'm not giving the referees the benefit of that.
I'm not surprised. Ball on the 33-yard line. It'll be second down and really a long 5 for the Colts. 4.5 minutes to play here first quarter. Out of the shotgun, Seiler. And rolling around. Here comes Watkins with it. Across the 30. Down inside the 20. And tripped up at the 15. Little trickeration for the Colts. And head coach Steven Field is working well as Watkins picks up about 18 yards down to the 15. It'll be first down in the red zone for the Colts.
That's one of those where Chris Berman was here and go, whoop!
Justin Watkins does it out of the backfield, this time lined up as a receiver. And Seiler just flipped it to him as Watkins came around from the left side, came around right. And the gain of 18, and Seiler looking to throw over the middle, and it is caught inside the 5 by James Mitchell. And Mitchell really had to reach down low to scoop that football up just before it hit the turf. Great job by Mitchell. That's a little bit underthrown by Seiler. They're going to spot it at about the 1-yard line.
I tell you what happened there is Seiler had Mitchell. Mitchell didn't get open. Mitchell didn't come across field. Seiler threw that ball where only Mitchell could get to it. That was either going to be an incomplete pass or a completion to only his receiver.
Well, Seiler had his eyes locked on Mitchell as he came across the middle. First down, and here's the handoff, and there might have been a fumble there. And Gainesville is saying they've got it. Can you believe it? It was hard to tell the number of the running back, and North Marion will keep possession, and it will be second down. He did not get into the end zone.
Well, the Gainesville coach and team thought he did because they were all running out on the field.
It appeared as though the big guy, Zachary Williams, might have been the ball carrier right there, down at the goal line, and a little goal line set. Never had control of the football, coughed it up. Check that, not Zachary Williams, it's Kali Mitchell. Kali Mitchell,
well, no, 45 was in there. Mitchell just went in.
So Mitchell again in the backfield on second down. And this time they hit it Cameron Mackey. Nowhere to go up the middle, trying to string it out left side, and he is brought down and out by the ball. And Mackey was about to be dropped for a 5-yard loss, and then the football went flying, and luckily for the Colts, they've got it back again. I think the ball bounced out of bounds. So 2 plays down near the goal line and 2 fumbles for North Marion, but they're able to keep possession both times.
That's uncharacteristic of the North Marion Colt offense. They're really pretty good with ball security, but the Gainesville team really coached well. They're whipping at that ball, trying to get it out of there.
Mackey initially took the first step, maybe second step, looking to go up the middle. There was absolutely nothing there.
Where's the ball? They're on the 2-yard line.
Now back at the 2-yard line, third down and goal with 2:21 left to play here first quarter, and the clock is running. Seiler this time not under center, back out of the shotgun with 4 wideouts. And Seiler trips, hands it to Justin Watkins, who stopped in the backfield.
Well, Seiler tripped, and it caused Justin Watkins to trip over his feet. So now we're going to go kick a field goal, I would guess.
Well, the good news is that time is that North Marion didn't fumble it. But the bad news is that they lost yardage again. So they kept going backwards on 3 plays from the 1-yard line, lined up on the 5, and it's 4th down.
You got to take these points here. This is a part of the game they didn't have last year, a kicking game.
And field goal is up and good by a 2-0 byline. The North Marion is on the board. It's not the way they'd like to be. but they get the field goal from 22 yards out by the line, and that makes it 7-3 with about 29 left to play here first quarter.
You know, partner, this is shaping up like the slugfest we thought it was going to be, but North Marion is not doing itself any favors by the penalties that have kept Gainesville drives alive. 4 offside penalties in the last series, 2 of them on extra point shots.
Lots of mistakes by the North Marion Colts so far in this game. Of course, the penalties, like you mentioned, on defense. But coughing the football up down inside the 5 and losing yardage on the other play. And so they get a field goal instead of getting in the end zone. They had 1st and goal, Smitty, from the 1-yard line. Could not punch it in.
Had 4th and goal from the 5.
Yeah.
They got a different kicker than they do for the kickoffs.
Yeah, number 35 is not on the roster. And the kick fielded at the 16-yard line by Sean Wiggins. And Wiggins brought down, and another flag comes out. This is on the back side of this kickoff on the North Marion end of it. So, I wonder if this one is against the Colts. Usually we see the illegal block in the back here against the receiving team. We'll see.
Back judge.
It is against Gainesville.
Back judge threw that flag 20 yards.
Yeah, he had a better vantage point on that particular penalty. So Gainesville got the return up near the 30. And they will start first down and 10 from their own 14 after the penalty, illegal block in the back against the Purple Hurricanes, who lead the Colts 7-3 with about 22 left to play here first quarter. Freddie Swain, the wide receiver for the Colts, does not look comfortable walking down the sidelines right now. Looks like he's feeling some pain.
He looks hurt.
Left shoulder, it would appear. That's what they were taping up before, and he's sort of holding it low right now. And Stephen Fields is looking for a trainer. Meanwhile, Caleb Christian, the quarterback, on the field for Gainesville, and a penalty before the ball's even snapped this time. Motion against Gainesville.
Freddie, I think, just heard the news he didn't want to hear. They're going back in. I think they're going to put ice on it. I think he's done. The trainer just gave the done signal to Stephen Fields. I think Freddie Swain is no longer in this football game.
Wow. Huge loss for the offense of North Marion. Meanwhile, first down and 15 from their own 9 at Gainesville. Christian scrambling to his left under all kinds of pressure. Nice job recruiting it, and goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Pushed out by Kali Mitchell, but flags are out.
They're going in the wrong direction as well. Freddie doesn't look like he wants to come out of this game. He's sitting there. He's having a conversation with the trainer.
So still first down for Gainesville.
This could be a huge loss for North Marion if Freddie Swain's out.
Still waiting for the official to spot the football. That's the delay. There was a holding penalty against Gainesville after this, and they have been moving backwards this entire possession.
Yeah, they're taking his pads back off. I believe he's done for the evening.
And handoff up the middle. This time goes Alexander. Hey, John Alexander on the carry.
It's hurting him to even get his shoulder pads off.
It really is, Schmidt, and that's not a good sign. That shows somewhat intense pain. Pick up 5 that time for Alexander. Make it 6. Still, he's been down here long.
They're trying to get that.
And Christian hit at the goal line. Almost a football. It is scooped up in the end zone by the Colts for a touchdown. But a penalty flag is out. Jordan Woods with the hit, and Woods was the one that jumped on the football for the touchdown for North Marion. We'll see what the flag is. And it's holding against Gainesville. Declined. The touchdown stands, and that is the break that the Colts needed, Schmitty, here at the end of the first quarter.
I will tell you this, though. Freddie Swain in agonizing pain on the sideline. He's done for the evening. The big playmaker for North Marion, done for the evening. Now, how does North Marion respond?
Well, they're doing it with defense right now. And by Elon, on for the extra point, and the Colts have gone in front. Jordan Woods with the hit. With the touchdown, Elon boots it through. The extra point is good. And North Marion now with 10 unanswered points, and they lead it 10-7 with 36 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. So the defense for North Marion give us away and now take it in the latter stages. They'll take first quarter.
They're taping his shoulder up with ice all over it. Freddie Swain done for the evening, folks. Big turn of events for North Marion High School. But he's out there with his teammates. He's not leaving the field to play. Yeah.
Swain right up there on the sidelines. Gainesville will get the football right back after a big defensive play that time by Jordan Woods of North Marion. Giving the Colts the lift they need.
Stephen Field over here confirmed with the trainer. It's a tough break for North Marion.
Here's the kickoff. It is taken by Alexander, and he is hit hard as he crosses the 20-yard line by number 30, Kevon Bradshaw, who dances towards the sideline. Bradshaw delivering the pace. So the mighty Mo has switched over to the home team now in the latter stages of the first quarter. And the crowd starting to feel a little bit of a buzz in the air. First down at 10 for Gainesville. They'll start this possession at the 25-yard line. Christian from under center this time. Hands off to number 7, Keolis Markham. Nice carry. Gain of about 8 up across the 30-yard line. Spotted, looks like near the 34, which will give Gainesville second and short. And that may be the last play of the first quarter. See if the Purple Hurricanes snap it. And they do. They actually get the play off and swarmed on it. Is the quarterback Christian, and who else, Smitty? Howie Mitchell quickly in the backfield again, having his way with that offensive line, but a flag comes out way after the play was over.
It's on number 7 for Gainesville.
That was Keolis Markham. Big play by Howie Mitchell, maybe the biggest guy on either sideline.
Let's see what the penalty is.
Officials confirm time has run out here in the first quarter. Three sacks for Howie Mitchell. This one is against Gainesville. And so the officials step it off on the north side, and they're going to spot it at the 10-yard line, but we're going to switch sides. We'll switch ends. North Marion leading 10-7.
Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week on WOCA, The Source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Welcome back live, Stan Tool Stadium in Spar. It's the McDonald All-State Agency Marion County Friday Night High School football game of the week. The North Marion Colts 10, the Gainesville Hurricanes 7 as we switch in and start the second quarter. I'm Tom James alongside Tom Schmitz. Our colleague Richard Hildebrand is here. Luke Sylvia in the studio. Double reverse for Gainesville. And a nice pickup up to the 20-yard line. It was a big hit.
Yeah, McGriff with the carry there. That was a little trickeration there. Looks like, though, that the North Marion defense has found its footing and was starting to exert themselves on the Gainesville offense.
No question. And Mitchell with his third sack right at the end of the first quarter. He's on the sidelines right now, Mitchell. But and here's the punt team on, and as long as North Marion can stay away from the penalties defensively, and a fumble. Fair catch signaled for, but Mike Henderson never had possession of that football. He misread it the entire time, and Gainesville's got it.
He muffed it the whole way. He never saw it come out of the lights, and it ate him up.
Mike Henderson down at the 40-yard line. Beautiful punt that time from Gainesville. And Henderson signaled for the fair catch, and then all of a sudden realized, whoa, this is going to go over my head. Tried to back up, got the right hand in the air, got his hand on the ball, but could not haul it in. Fumbled it. And the Golden Hurricanes will now get the football back and try to capitalize on a North Marion unforced error.
I'm looking over to the far end of the field here. Brooks Jones, the head football coach from Tennessee, standing at the end of the field here.
Yes, sir, with some of his assistant coaches.
Got his coat and tie on out here tonight. Probably did some sort of booster dinner or something at the Hilton. You know, they stay at the Hilton.
In Ocala.
And his head taken in the game. Unfortunately, though, not able to see 18 play for North Marion as Freddie Swain out of the game with a suspected shoulder injury, it looks like.
That's a bad break for Freddie Swain because I'm sure he's seen the Tennessee guys here with an eye on him. But meanwhile, a couple other guys to look at. If he wants a wide receiver to check on, how about Doc Lucky from Gainesville? First down at 15 after the 5-yard penalty against Gainesville. Christian looking to throw near side. Wide open was his receiver Wiggins, but he overthrew him. Nonetheless, a penalty thrown over in that direction. The flag came out.
What is he? I'm very interested to see what this penalty was going to be.
Kalen Christian was hit hard just as he was releasing that football. Wiggins was wide open, but Christian airmailed the football.
Wow. They called defensive holding at about the 20.
Against the Colts.
Against a player that wasn't even in the play, because obviously it wasn't a call against the guy the ball was thrown to. He was wide open. There was nobody 10 yards around him.
And 10 yards, they'll step off against North Marion. It'll make it first down and 5 for Gainesville. Bailed out on that play with the Purple Hurricanes. Ball at the 35 of North Marion. And a direct snap this time to Wiggins. And he is backed up.
James sticks his head in there, loses his helmet, so he's got to come off the field. But he had his helmet off and still made the tackle.
Sherman James, terrific play. Stopping Wiggins for no gain, and it'll bring up second down and 5 at the North Marion 35-yard line. 3 wide receivers all to the near side this time for the Purple Hurricanes. Caleb Christian, quarterback in movement. Lukovic on the line of scrimmage. Smitty thinks it's against the Colts. Thought I saw movement on the Gainesville side of things.
They called it offside.
It is offside.
It's going to be Marion. probably going to give them a first down.
5. That is 5 offside.
No, sir. 6.
Got to keep a scorecard simply for offside penalties against the Colt defense.
And it's the 3rd first down they've given them. With that penalty.
At the 30-yard line. 6 offside penalties confirmed by our esteemed colleague Richard Hildebrand. Bird's eye view behind us.
7.
Come on.
7.
Not 6. 7.
Are you kidding me?
Again. Come on.
I wonder what's going on that offensive line for them to be jumping that much.
Yeah.
There's got to be some hand movement.
First down and 5. Once again for Gainesville. Now at the 25. Penalties on 4 consecutive snaps for North Marion.
That's been Carson in there for that stop.
Carson and stopping Chris Kane for no gain.
I see what's happening, Tom. The Golden Hurricanes, the Purple Hurricanes are coming up and getting in a stance with their arms resting on their thighs, and then the quarterback calls them set, and they lower their hands to the ground, and that movement where they're going to the ground is causing the defense to jump.
7 times?
Yes.
Christian out of the gun, looking to throw over the middle. He's got his man who fumbles it. Would have had 6. Sean Wiggins had it in his hands and dropped it.
Let me tell you who is disciplined.
Wow.
Let me tell you what I just saw. Number 11, Vukovic for North Marion. He was a step and a half from the quarterback when the quarterback let that ball go and pulled up. That's a discipline play. Now they just need to stay outside.
Wow. Kalen Christian could not have threaded the needle any better on a pass than he did between 2 defenders to hit Wiggins in stride right at the goal line, and Wiggins dropped it. Back to the pass again. Little screen pass over the middle. It's caught by Jordan Gibberts. Jordan Gibberti down inside the 10-yard line. The tight end, his first reception. He doubles as a linebacker. Stayed in bounds, the clock moving, but he's inside the 10-yard line, moved the chains, a first down and goal for Gainesville.
It looks like you're about at the 7.
First and goal from the 7. GHS looking to retake the lead here if they can punch it in the end zone. Christian with the snap. Keeping it himself. In there for the touchdown. Going left side, never touched. Kalen Christian disguised that well with the fake handoff. Christian on the keeper from 7 yards out. And Gainesville has regained the lead.
All of this set up by a muff punt and 3 offside penalties.
And don't forget the defensive holding penalty in addition.
What did we say when we came into this game? Defense and undisciplined defense would be the Achilles heel of this North Marion team.
All the things that you said North Marion had to guard against in this game has hurt them. And the extra point up and good, 14-10. Gainesville on top, once again, of North Marion. 9:23 left to play here in the second quarter.
Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You're listening to it on WOCA, The Source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
RNC.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Live from Sand Tool Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. Tom, I just got confirmation from the North Marion sideline. Freddie Swain, with a shoulder injury, out permanently for this football game.
Tough news No question about it. Left North Marion, yeah, left shoulder. That's the one he's been favored. That's the one he had wrapped up, and they're in a dogfight, and they're going to have to go the rest of the way without their star receiver, Freddie Swain. Here's the kick, a squib over the middle, and a flag comes out on the tackle. It could be a face mask, Schmitty.
It's in that area where it was thrown right at the tackle.
Antoine Williams, the man on the return for North Marion.
Let's see what we got here.
Got it up across the 30. And we shall see. Still waiting on the signal from the official. It is against Gainesville.
Personal foul, face mask.
Yep.
It's a good call there, partner.
That's the 15-yard variety.
There's only one kind in high school, 15 yards.
A lot of yardage in this game accounted for by penalties, both ways.
Superstars everywhere here tonight. I even see the Dougster on the sideline. Star banner extraordinaire.
Doug
Superstar.
E. Fresh Engel.
Superstar photographer for the Star banner.
They don't come much better than Doug Engel. Back to throw. Seiler near side. Incomplete. And there was bumping and grinding down there, and the flags come out. They're going to get Gainesville High.
Same guy, same player did it last time. He was beat, so he tackled the player.
Pass interference.
Saved the touchdown.
So a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff against Gainesville. Another penalty against the Purple Hurricanes on the pass interference. And just like that, 30 yards of movement thanks to Gainesville for North Marion.
I'll say it again, though. Tackling number 6 so he doesn't score a touchdown. Better alternative than 6 points on the score.
No question. James Mitchell, certainly
we talk about how Freddie Swain's out. There's still lots of weapons on this North Marion High School.
Yeah, none better than James Mitchell. He's out there again to the near side, number 6. One of three wide receivers, and Seiler looking his way at first, but brought down, sacked in the backfield by number 7, Keomas Markham.
Wow, Cameron Mackey was all alone in about the 5 to 10 yard line, and Caleb Seiler had enough time to see him over there.
Yep.
That's what we're saying, though. With number 18 out, that just means number 6 becomes the number 1 receiver.
Yep.
Number 9 and 24 are still on the football team, and 14, Caleb Seiler, by the way, is pretty good.
And with Butch Jones down on the sidelines, well, time for James Mitchell to shine. Second down at 14, loss of 4 on the sack of Seiler. This time he hands off to Watkins. Maybe a gain of 1 back to the 40. North Marion has got to get to the Gainesville 27 for a first down. So it'll be 3rd down and 13 for the Colts with 8:45 and ticking left to play here in the second quarter. Seiler over to the sideline, getting the instructions for Coach Field, and back out to the huddle.
This is exactly the game we thought we would have here, Tom.
Back and forth. Penalties, you called that. Got that. Big plays. Watkins and Patterson in the backfield, 3 wide receivers, and Seiler out of the gun and goes near side. He's got Mackey across the 30. Mackey nearing a first down, keeping the legs churning, and he has the first down to the first guy over there on the sidelines to greet him and give him a little pat on the helmet. Who else but Freddie Swain?
Freddie Swain with his shoulder wrap, packed up in ice. He was the first North Marion guy to get over there and say, way to go, Cameron, way to go.
Nice screen pass from Seiler to Mackey, and Mackey did the rest.
Mackey knew where he had to get and wasn't going to be denied until he got there. But that's just tough running.
The great runners, they keep those hips going. And that's what Mackey did. It was enough to get him to the 26. Needed to get to the 27, got to the 26. First down and 10 for North Marion.
With 3 Gainesville Purple Hurricanes hanging on his shoulder.
That's right. Seiler.
Here they come on the
snap. He gives to Mackey again. Across the 25, gain of about 2 to the 24.
They came with a linebacker stunt blitz there right off the nose guard and ran right into the ball carrier.
Cameron Mackey, as we talked about, was a game-time decision with a shoulder stinger. He was out last week. Came into this game with 40 carries on the season for 284 yards and a couple of touchdowns, and had a good game so far tonight.
And we still haven't called number one's name yet a lot, Mr. Watkins.
He's had a couple of good carries, Watkins. But Mackey has been the guy with the bulk of the action. And it ends around. There's Watkins. Fumbled the football and was able to jump on it at the 31. Now, we did see Watkins with a big gainer in the first quarter on that very play where Watkins came around, lined up as a receiver, came around from the left side, took the flip from Caleb Seiler. Had a big gainer the last time with 17 yards. This time, unable to get a handle on it and fumbles it.
It was there. It was there. Take the ball in, and he had a lot of room to run. And Watkins needs to take his center and get him some lunch or something, because when that ball was on the ground, the nose guard got blown up by the center, and that allowed Watkins to get back on the ball.
Yes, it did. Good spot. The official looked like Watkins hopped on it at the 31, but they spotted at the 30, third down and 15, and a timeout called out by Coach Fields.
No, he gave a sideline warning.
Correction, you're right, Schmitty, as you often are. Sideline warning against North Marion. Third and 15 at the 30. Got to get down close to the 15 for the first down.
And they come out back to throw.
Down from Mitchell, near sideline, and it's ruled out.
He said he didn't catch the ball. Well, wow. And the referee threw his hat off, said he stepped out of bounds over here with the hat in.
Mitchell caught the football. He thought he had the right foot down. Of course, no replay to look at in high school football, so we got to go with the play, with the call on the field with Mitchell. To the naked eye, Schmitty, I got to admit, it looked to me like Mitchell had 1 foot down when he caught that ball inbounds first, then stepped out with the left foot. That would have been a catch. Not so, said the official who was right there on it. Fourth down, and North Marion on 4th and 15 going to go for it from the Gainesville 30-yard line. And here's Seiler. Plenty of time. Over the middle. It's caught inside the 5 by Mackey. A flag comes out, though.
That's going to be on Gainesville. It's going to be declined. It was unlucky. Not lucky for holding, but it's going to be declined.
Seiler, with all kinds of time, delivered the throw to Mackey over the middle at the 5. Mackey brought down on a 1st and goal for the Colts as they come back and try to retake the lead.
How about that offensive line for the Colts? The Gainesville Hurricanes, they brought 7, all of them coming on a blitz. 2 linebackers and a safety coming on a blitz. The offensive line picked up all 7 of them and gave Seiler time to deliver that football.
Terrific job by the offensive line of North Marion. A timeout with 5:32 left to play here in the first half. Gainesville on top 14-10. North Marion looking to put points back on the board and go back in front.
HDG Hotels is your destination for an affordable, inviting night stay. Whether you choose the Holiday Inn Express in Silver Springs, the Howard Johnson's on Highway 27 at I-75, or the Sleep Inn and Suites on I-75 at the Bellevue exit. HDG Hotels is a good and restful night stay. Home insurance, car insurance, motorcycle insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, the McDonald Allstate Agency has you covered. Call the McDonald Allstate Agency for all your insurance needs at 352-622-2333. That's 352-622-2333. And Tom, as we come back, it looks like the sprinkles have started.
Well, ever so slightly. Nothing to get too worried about just yet, though.
Freddie Swain with the ice off his shoulder. Can't lift his arms up very good, though.
And a direct snap to Watkins, and he fumbles it again. Watkins, the 2 consecutive touches for him, and he's dropped the football. Able to pounce on it, though, at the 10-yard line, but The direct snap there to Justin Watkins, and that's a loss of 5 for the Colts.
Well, I'd say this is a comedy of errors, except it's very funny.
.454 left to play here in the half. So it's 2nd and goal from the 10 for North Marion. And this time, no Seiler again. They're going to direct snap this one to Mackey. Mackey right up the middle. I'll see him in the rear view, boys. 10 yards for the touchdown.
Untouched. Not a glove was laid on him in that 10-yard area. That offensive line opened up a place that a Mack truck could have drove through. That looked like one of those new bay doors that I see going up at the FedEx facility. A facility, by the way, that the county commissioners didn't, get in the way of building.
Well, what a call by the Colts coaches. Byron boots through the extra point. So they try the direct snap to Justin Watkins on first down. He can't handle it, drops it, loss of 5. On the very next play, they go right back to the direct snap to the running back, but this time it's Cameron Mackey. And he takes it straight up the gut, 10 yards for the touchdown, and it's 17-14. The Colts back in front, 4:35 left to play.
What made that touchdown possible was Darius Carr. You don't get to hear those kind of names very often. Darius Carr, number 78, he's a big, burly offensive lineman who said, "Bam! The door's open, partner. Run through it."
Head coach Stephen Field over here with both Mackey and Watkins. A little hard for both of them.
Caleb Seiler over here giving his offensive line props because they allowed both those plays to happen. The pass that got him down there and the run for the score.
Yeah. Well, both Stephen Field and the on-field leader, Caleb Seiler, both know how to take care of the guys that take care of them. And here's the kickoff. Fielded at the 12-yard line. Up the middle it goes Rajon Alexander. Just across the 25 to the 26. And that's where Gainesville will start this possession.
Richard Hildebrand, our colleague, who's also our spotter here, pointed out Freddie Swain trying his best to get back in this football game.
He's trying to talk his way back onto the field.
But his arm tells a different story. His shoulder tells a different story.
Well, the ice is no longer on his shoulder. He had a big ice pack on that left shoulder. There's no ice. There's no tape. There's nothing there. He's still got his shirt off. He wants to play. It is the handoff. And it's McGriff to the left side. Up across the 30. Close to a first down. Gain of about 7 on first down for the Purple Hurricanes. Some of the youth football players gathered around Swain, down on the sidelines. Maybe he's trying to tell them to go tell the coaches, hey, Freddie's okay down here. Let's put him back in. Here's Caleb Christian out of the shotgun, a handoff, and this will be good enough for the first down. Right up the middle is Chris King.
That was a well-blocked play. They did a trap play there. The offensive line blew that open to get him the 4 yards he needed for the first down.
Ball on the 37-yard line. First down and 10, Gainesville. Clock ticking towards 4 minutes left to play in the half. 17-14 North Marion, and a back-and-forth battle thus far. Christian back to throw. Keeps it, tucks it under. Up across midfield goes Kalen Christian. And no flags. We always got to check on those every time we see a big play tonight. But a great recognition that time by the quarterback, Christian. Well, you know, the pressure was on. He took the ball right up the middle between the defenders and picked about 20.
Yeah, picked about 24, 25, didn't he?
That's right, 24 yards. First and 10 at the North Marion 45, under pressure. Dumps it off to the tight end. There goes Jordan Gibberti down inside the 20 before he is knocked out of bounds. And Gibberti slow to get up.
That's
brought down that time by Woods.
That's twice that plays gashed North Marion for a big gain. And I remember you and Richard talking in the pregame. Big play capabilities by both those teams. That's 2 plays right there by Gainesville, over 20 yards back-to-back.
And both the players from that collision felt that one. Christian looking to the corner, and a flag comes out. That's going to be pass interference against North Marion.
It wasn't even disguised. He just shoved him out of bounds.
Doc Lucky, the intended receiver for the Purple Hurricanes. And the penalty going to go against Jamari Bradshaw Bennett on the coverage. I think we can get Tennessee head coach Butch Jones on with us at halftime, Schmidt.
I don't know. Take a flyer, Richard. Go see if we can get him on.
Richard Hildebrand going to get down there and ask him. And there is Wiggins on the carry, down towards the 5. It's now going to be 2nd and goal.
What's the worst he can say? No.
That's right.
I don't know who Freddie was trying to convince. He's holding that shoulder low. You can see him here on the sideline.
They'll spot the ball at the 6-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and goal for the Purple Hurricanes, and it's actually second and 1. They can get a first down.
Second about a half yard, it looks like.
And the clock is moving, under 3 minutes. And the quarterback keeper, Christian, spinning his way across the 5, down to about the 3. That's a first down for Gainesville High School. They'll have 1st and goal. See where they spot the football. They put it down at about the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal for Gainesville at the 3. 2.5 minutes left to play in the half, and the Purple Hurricanes trying to go back in front. Back and forth this game has gone. 3 lead changes already. Here's the handoff. Flag comes out. It's Markham into the end zone for the touchdown. And we'll see what the penalty is. You get the feeling it's going to be against the offense.
Got a little repair work going on the helmet here on the sideline. So the points are off the board, Tom, as they mark them, they back them up. It's 1st and goal from the 9, it looks like.
Yep, ball spotted at just inside the 9-yard line. And Christian hands off to Markham, trying to chook and jive towards his left. Picks up about 3 down to the 6. And here comes, I'm watching Schmitty on the sideline, Richard Hildebrand trying to go up to Butch Jones. See if he'll join us at halftime. Let's see what he says. And here's the handoff. It's Markham again up the middle. Nowhere to go. And boy, that defensive pursuit that time by the Colts was intense.
We always said it's not a talent issue with this defense. It's a discipline issue with this defense. The talent is there on this side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball for North Marion.
Ball spotted again at the 6-yard line, so it's 3rd and goal. Will the Purple Hurricanes put it in the air this time? And they will. Christian feeling the pressure, rolling to his right, and dropped by Sherman James for the sack in the backfield. James ran down. Christian tripped him up at the 16-yard line.
I told you, speed-wise, you won't find guys faster than James or Carson coming from that hybrid linebacker defensive end position.
Yeah.
We got a flag on the play.
So the field goal kicker is going to come out.
Sideline warning.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stephen Field, Colts head coach, pointing to the scoreboard, looking at the official, and thinks that
time
ran off that he thinks it ought to be put back on, and he obviously wants his offense to get a chance on the back end of this field goal attempt. And they are asking for 19 seconds.
They went back to 46, I believe, where they're going to put it at.
I'm going to try to read the officials. 56 seconds is what he's asking for.
56, yeah.
56. They've got 54. And the official says, well, that'll do. We'll go with 54, and they wind the clock. This one's going to be about a 33-yarder, and the whistle blows. We found out timeout called for by head coach Stephen Field.
We found out that Butch Jones says that the NCAA would frown on him doing local high school football.
Imagine that. Kudos to Richard Hildebrand for going down there and at least making the ask.
Oh, you can do that.
Butch Jones declines, but he made the ask.
Got it, Tim.
He got the worst possible answer that he could get. And that was no. That's it. The only worst thing is if he hadn't asked the question.
And, good on you, Richard. And he's got a selfie with the Tennessee coach.
How about that?
There's
I think you got a sales guy right behind you.
Now there's a kid in purple shorts, black shirt out on the field. maybe the ball boy for the Hurricanes. I guess.
All right.
It's going to be a 39-yard attempt.
Yeah, closer to about a 34-yarder.
I can't. My man.
Kid from South Georgia. Good snap. Kick is blocked. Somebody got a paw on that, Smitty. And I think it was either number 99, Khalil Mitchell, or it might have been number 25, Shannon Montgomery. He's the guy celebrating. And the coaching staff is going towards him. We're going to give it to Montgomery. So partially blocked, but not good enough to disrupt that field goal attempt. And
North Marion still got 2 timeouts and 35 seconds, and they got the kind of big play capabilities to do something here.
Well, you got to think about this, Schmitty. Gainesville that time with first and goal from about the 3-yard line, and they get nothing out of it. North Marion earlier in the first half had first and goal from the 1 and got nothing out of that.
Well, they got 3 points out of it.
They did get the field goal. You're right. The correction, they did get the field goal. But those 2 possessions, neither team able to punch it in the end zone. So with 35.8 seconds left to play in the half, Silo will operate out of the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. But he's going to hand off to Justin Watkins, who's got plenty of room on the near sideline. Across the 40, and a flag comes out. Watkins knocked out at the 45.
They're going to have it. You're going to get a hold on the wide receiver for North Marion here. As Stephen Fields is about to lose his mind. That looked like a good block, and it's going to be called a hold.
Stephen Field never wants to see the color yellow again, ever. 10 penalties for 80 yards in the first half against North Marion. So
I don't believe that was one there, though, but it was called as a penalty.
that nice run by Watkins wiped out. Ball spotted just shy of the 23-yard line, the North Marion's own 23, and the clock ticking now under 20 seconds. Seiler out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Lobs it near side. Looking for Mitchell. Overthrown. The clock stops with 6.9 to play in the half.
He's going to get one more. One more play.
So it's 2nd down and 8. Just across the 22-yard line for North Marion. Could be the last play of the half. And the handoff to Mackey. Little draw play. Across the 30 goes Mackey. Brought down at the 32, and that's the end of the half. North Marion in a back-and-forth game. Heads to the locker room with a 17-14 lead over Gainesville High School. Cameron Mackey with the direct snap, scored from 10 yards out late in the second quarter. That's the difference. That's the score that put the Colts on top.
So that is, and it's been the game we expected. We expected a back-and-forth game. I expected North Marion's defense to be its Achilles heel, which it has been. You've seen big plays by both sides, which you and Richard discussed at the pregame would be something they were capable of. But the one stat that is amazing, 10 penalties, 80 yards for North Marion in the first half of this football game.
Incredible. Incredible.
Coach Fields coaching his coaches right now.
And we'll get you to the Marion County scoreboard coming up at the half. But it's the Colts over the Purple Hurricanes after 2 quarters, 17-14.
What, besides the penalties, partner, what has been the thing that you've taken from this? Of course, Freddie Swain out, so that's big news. But the fact that North Marion ranks 5th in the state, playing against Gainesville, and Gainesville up to the task. The biggest thing for me is Gainesville hasn't been intimidated one play.
They weren't intimidated even in the pregame, in the way North Marion goes about its pregame. A lot of teams that come in here do get intimidated. Gainesville was loosey-goosey right from the opening gun, and they have come to play, and they have shown that they are every bit as talented as anybody that North Marion's lined up against this season. And this game right now could go either way in the final 2 quarters. North Marion is not going to run away with this, or at least they haven't shown any signs of it thus far through 2 quarters.
We had the real possibility of this game being knotted up at halftime, but a blocked field goal right here at the end of the half keeps it a 3-point game by North Marion.
That's right.
We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, Richard Hillebrandt will join us again. He's got your first half stats for you. We'll do that next on the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local
on the Source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton Speed Sandbar and Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton Speed Sandbar and Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. And he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever.
Are you in the process of planning your wedding reception? Or are you planning that birthday party for someone special? Or maybe you're just looking to throw a party for yourself. Are you in charge of this year's company outing and looking for something fresh and fun to do? Well, KT Entertainment is your answer to all those questions. We provide music, trivia, and karaoke for everybody's enjoyment. If you would like to get in touch with KT Entertainment and find out about our competitive prices, call us at 352-512-2611. That's 352-512-2611. Or you can find us on the web at kt4fun.com. That's KT, the number 4, fun.com. So remember, whether it's a wedding reception, a party, or a company outing, it's KT Entertainment for all your karaoke, trivia, or musical needs.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hi, this is Buddy Martin. If you have an award or a trophy in your house, there's more than a good chance it came from BJ Trophies Gifts and Awards. At BJ Trophies, Floyd Hirschberger and his staff have a lot more than just trophies. Among the items they specialize in are donor recognition walls and trees, personalized or engraved gifts, cast bronze dedication plaques, wide format digital printing with posters, banners, and signs, and promotional products. Floyd is the official trophy and awards maker for the Voice of Ocala radio show and is North Central Florida's leader in custom recognition programs, corporate awards, industrial engraving, unique gifts, and advertising specialties. When Angie Lewis went shopping for something to award to the winners of her State Farm Good Neighbor Award, she shopped first at BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Check them out at 1735 Northeast Jacksonville Road on North Magnolia's Miracle Mile, or call them today at 352-732-2249. BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Trophies is just our middle name.
Anywhere. Right now, buy one, get 1 5% off. Skyland, Infinity, and Amiibo starter packs.
Welcome back to Stan Tool Stadium in Spar. We are at halftime of the McDonald Allstate Agency Marion County Friday Night High School Football Game of the Week. North Marion and Gainesville High School and the Colts on top at halftime in a back-and-forth battle, 17-14 over the Purple Hurricanes. I'm Tom James, joined now by our colleague Richard Hildebrand at halftime, and a lot of interesting stats really about this game that really tell the story of the first half.
Yeah, Tom, it's been a very odd game, you would say. You know, Gainesville has forced 5 fumbles, and they've only recovered 1.
How about that?
That is a big thing. And they had a blocked field goal at the end of the half, and they've had 4 plays, 20-plus yards or more. But I'll tell you what, the real story is their quarterback, Christian. He is all-purpose yards right now. He's over 150, and he has 3 touchdowns.
Done it with his legs and his arm.
Both. And North Marion, which is weird, Freddie Swain's out, but that really hasn't went out of their game plan. They're still moving the ball down the field, but they're shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. You know, you got 80 yards in penalties, and you're still in this game. If I was coach, I would say, listen, we're in this. Let's just stop shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think Gainesville's going to come out with the same mentality. Let's get big plays, and North Marion's going to say, listen, stop shooting ourselves in the foot, run our game plan, and we will win this game.
Well, in production for North Marion out of both running backs, Watkins has been the go-to guy over the last few weeks, but Mackey the one who's made some of the big plays so far.
Yeah, Mackey's taking over right now for Mitchell and Swain being out. Mackey has actually caught 4 passes for 53 yards and ran 8 times for 46 yards. So he's doing it as well.
And the go-ahead touchdown.
And the go-ahead touchdown to go to half. So he's doing a great job.
Let's go back to the penalties one more time. 80 yards, and how many penalties to give against North Marion?
They got 10 penalties, 80 yards, and Gainesville's got 8 penalties, 65 yards. So you can say the dirty laundry's been out on the field all night.
Yeah, 18 times we have seen a flag. Richard Hildebrand, we appreciate it, with an update on the numbers after 2 quarters. And speaking of numbers, let's get you caught up on the Marion County High School football scoreboard. Other games aside from the Colts and the Purple Hurricanes tonight, Dunellen in the 3rd quarter on top of Southlake 14-6. Tigers trying to stay undefeated. How about the Forest Wildcats? They're 3-1 coming into their game tonight at Gainesville Eastside. That game's gone to the 3rd quarter and Forest on top, 21-14. Also a game going on north of here in Alachua County. Gainesville Buchholz hosting Vanguard. That game's still at the half, and the Knights on top of Buchholz 20-16. Those are the scores that we have for you thus far. Your score here at Stan Tool Stadium is 17-14. North Marion on top of Gainesville High School.
I got one more thing for you, Tom. I actually just looked on my phone and did some research during the game. Did you know the last time we were talking about when Gainesville beat North Marion, you know, and was it 7 years ago?
2008.
2008 took their undefeated thing home with them. The score was 17-14 North Marion.
How about that? Well, that was 7 years ago. We'll see how this one winds up tonight. North Marion clinging to the 3-point lead thanks to the Cameron Mackey 10-yard direct snap keeper with 5 minutes left to play in the 2nd quarter. That's the difference in the football game. We'll take time out, 5 minutes, and come back with your second half action. Tom Schmitz will rejoin us here at Stan Tool Stadium. You're listening to the McDonald All-State Agency Marion County Friday Night High School Football Game of the Week on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School Football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald All-State Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald All-State Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. and he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever.
Are you in the process of planning your wedding reception? Or are you planning that birthday party for someone special? Or maybe you're just looking to throw a party for yourself? Are you in charge of this year's company outing and looking for something fresh and fun to do? Well, KT Entertainment is your answer to all those questions. We provide music, trivia, and karaoke for everybody's enjoyment. If you would like to get in touch with KT Entertainment and find out about our competitive prices, call us at 352-512-2611. That's 352-512-2611. Or you can find us on the web at kt4fun.com. That's KT, the number 4, fun.com. So remember, whether it's a wedding reception, a party, or a company outing, it's KT Entertainment for all your karaoke, trivia, or musical needs.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hi, this is Buddy Martin. If you have an award or a trophy in your house, there's more than a good chance it came from BJ Trophies Gifts and Awards. At BJ Trophies, Floyd Hirschberger and his staff have a lot more than just trophies. Among the items they specialize in are donor recognition walls and trees, personalized or engraved gifts, cast bronze dedication plaques, wide format digital printing with posters, banners, and signs, and promotional products. Floyd is the official trophy and awards maker for the Voice of Ocala radio show and is North Central Florida's leader in custom recognition programs, corporate awards, industrial engraving, unique gifts, and advertising specialties. When Angie Lewis went shopping for something to award to the winners of her State Farm Good Neighbor Award, she shopped first at BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Check them out at 1735 Northeast Jacksonville Road on North Magnolia's Miracle Mile, or call them today at 352-732-2249. BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Trophies is just our middle name.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Welcome to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Both teams are back out of the field loosening up, Tom. The motorcyclists are back out making the noise that they make before the game. The Rough Riders. And we're about to get underway with the second quarter. I talked to somebody very close to Freddie Swain during halftime. Said he's got a ligament issue up around his collarbone that is strained. And he's fighting. He's doing his best to try to talk him into getting back into the game. But it doesn't look like the trainers are going to have anything to do with that.
Well, James Mitchell's going to have to be the guy to step up at the wide receiver position. in the second half for North Marion, and Siler's going to have to rely on the guys out of his backfield as well to catch some balls.
I'm looking to see if I even see 18 on the sideline. I mean, on the warming up over there. I don't see him anywhere out there.
Yep, he's the all-time leading receiver in the history of North Marion High School, and there's been some talent that has come through here. Cameron Mackey, Justin Watkins, got to hold on to the football. These guys in the second half, 5 fumbles by North Marion in the first 2 quarters. They only lost one of them. But 5 fumbles, coughing up the football that many times is awfully dangerous.
5 fumbles and 10 penalties in the first half, and they're still winning by 3.
Incredible. So if there's any silver lining to it, that would be it for you Colts fans out there. 17-14, North Marion on top of Gainesville High School at the half. We're getting close to kickoff of the third quarter. Of course, North Marion coming into this game 4-0, ranked 4th in Class 5A in the state of Florida. Gainesville, meanwhile, not ranked at 3-1, but receiving votes. So, no question, this is a quality opponent tonight. A team that's only loss was to a very good ranked Columbia team.
That is a very good Columbia team that's playing Escambia tonight. That's the only loss they had. And look, we've said it numerous times tonight. This Gainesville High team walked in here in all the chaos that is the beginning of a football game in North Marion, with the smoke and with the motorcycle noise and the DJ and the raucous crowd that fills Stanfield Stadium every week, every Friday night. And they said, just another football game. Nothing of that stuff going on has anything to do with inside those white lines.
There you lose those guys. You often see sometimes, Schmitty, hard to imagine North Marion being intimidated themselves. You often see a team that attempts to intimidate. When their opponent is not intimidated, then they in turn become intimidated because one of their strengths does not work for them. Now, of course, there's no shortage of talent. They're not only relying on intimidation, North Marion, they got plenty of players.
And here those players come now back to the sideline. That's the thing here. Yes, Freddie Swain is out, but you got Watkins. You got Cameron Mackey.
James
Mitchell.
And you got a really solid quarterback back there poised. And
you have a very talented defense, albeit at times undisciplined.
Yes.
I've said it numerous times. Desmond Carson and Sherman James may be 2 of the fastest edge guys, edge rushers, linebackers / defensive end hybrid guys. Maybe 2 of the fastest guys I've ever seen play that position at a high school football game.
Yeah, they're awfully quick, great hands, don't miss on many tackles. And, of course, there's number 99, the big guy, Kali Mitchell. I'll be interested to see if he's okay. I see him over here on the sideline. He had 3 sacks for the Colts in the first half. Came off the field in the late going and seemed to be a little banged up, but
North Marion deferred in the first half, so they will get the kick here to start the second half.
And the Colts will get the football and will go left to right on your radio here in the third quarter. North Marion with the pewter uniforms tonight, tops and bottoms with the garnet and gold trim, and Gainesville with the white jerseys, purple pants. That's what it looks like out there.
Freddie in tennis shoes, black shorts, and a warm-up jacket.
And the kick taken by Henderson, near side, up near midfield. It was a short kick. Henderson made the most of it. So a good return from Henderson will give North Marion good field position. Right at the, where are they going to spot this football, Schmitty? They spot the football at the 50-yard line. Henderson was bumped out of bounds at the 48-yard line. No question about it.
Well, it looks like the trainers won. Freddie Swain's in black running shorts, tennis shoes, and a warm-up jacket.
Yep.
That is not red ball attire.
No, it's not. So he'll be missed. The rest of the guys will have to pick up the slack. Incredible spot for North Marion. easily dumped out at the 48-yard line. They've got it at the 50. First down and 10. Here's the handoff to Justin Watkins on the draw play. Gain of about 5 down to the 45 of Gainesville.
Partner, you know, we got the HDG Hotels player of the game. We always have to give them. I'm going to tell you right now, we still have to play. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm leaning very unconventional. I'm leaning on the offensive line as the player of the game. The way they protected Seiler, opened up holes to run right by that offensive line is the best player North Marion's got.
Times 5.
I wonder how much they'd eat at the banquet.
Here's Seiler looking near side. He's got Mitchell. First down across the 40. Good job by Mitchell turning on the button hook, making the catch, and then kind of fighting the defender for another 2 or 3 yards.
Once again, though, Caleb Seiler standing back there like a statue because nobody's putting any pressure on him.
Good throwing motion, too, by Seiler. Holds that ball high. So first down and 10 for the Colts at the Gainesville 39-yard line. North Marion on top, 17-14, opening minute of the third quarter. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. High snap, hands it to Mackey, and Mackey picks up about 7 yards down towards the 30.
And if you watched it, that offensive line turned the Gainesville defense left. Said, go that way, boys. We're running the other way.
Spotted at the 32-yard line. Gain of 8 for Mackey that time. Seiler quickly to the sidelines, confers with Coach Field, and comes back out, and he'll operate again out of the shotgun. Same lineup this time with the 3 wide receivers far side. Mitchell, the only guy to the near side, and Mackey in the backfield. And Seiler on the keeper across the 30. And that's first down. Good call that time by Field.
They keep coming with that linebacker delayed blitz, and it gets picked up time after time again.
Spotted at the 27. First down and 10 for the Colts. See if they can get it in the end zone this time and open up what would be the first 2-score lead of the football game. Under 10 minutes. Early stages here of the third quarter. Kentraw Patterson along with Mackey in the backfield, but the flag comes out. Oh, start.
No delay of game.
Wow. You don't see Seiler make that mistake all that often.
You just kind of have that internal clock in your head to know it's coming down. It's counting down, or you're taking too long.
There isn't a clock to look at here in the stadium, and they give to Mackey. Stutter step, goes left, breaks a tackle, turns it upfield. What a run by Mackey. What a long way to pick up about 4 yards, but boy, did he elude some tacklers. Shifty with his feet right there.
Big 78 sealed off that end, and then he got a good block by number 5 there. Number 5, Gerard Alexander. Really allowed him to get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And it looked like Keomus Markham of Gainesville, for a moment, may have had him in a possible open field tackle, but boy, Mackey just blew right by him. Pick up of 4. Second down and a long 6. Just under 9 minutes left here, third quarter. Here's the snap, and a little end around, and Watkins never had it. Fumbles the football, and it's Markham that comes up with it for the Purple Hurricanes. And that is 3 fumbles by Justin Watkins. This is the first one he has lost. But Watkins, all kinds of trouble tonight, getting his mitts on the football.
And look who's got his arm around him, walking him down the track.
Freddie Swain.
He's injured. He's not playing. Now he's a coach.
Justin Watkins, who has been out of this world the last 2 weeks for North Marion, has fumbled it 3 times, got him back the other 2. This one not so lucky. Working on that end around again that they've run to him a couple of times. Really looked like a pretty good pitch to Watkins. He just never had it. Meanwhile, Christian on first down under all kinds of pressure and brought down, sacked in the backfield. Number 34, Desmond Carson. Number 26, Amir Howard, combining on that sack.
Let's just meet at the quarterback and have a powwow.
Loss of just 3 for the Purple Hurricanes.
When the defense plays disciplined football, they're really, really good.
And Christian rolling to his right, throws low and incomplete to the far sideline. He had Lucky over there, but he was covered well by number 21, Jamari Bradshaw Bennett. So we third down and a long 12 to the Purple Hurricanes. Ball at their own 33-yard line. And a handoff in the hands of number 3, McGriff. It's back across the original line of scrimmage, Smitty, but it'll be 4th and long.
That's gashed them twice already before, but they were ready for it that time for a minimal gain there by Gainesville.
That little double handoff that they've run.
They hand it, high risk, high reward. They hand it off to the up back, who immediately hands it off to the receiver that is coming around on the end around.
Yep. Gainesville going to have to kick it away.
They almost got it last time. Here comes Vukovic. Oh, that's the time.
Carson had one hand on it. Gets the Gainesville roll across the 40, but Carson in there to block that punt partially. North Marion will have first down, good field position at its own 40.
That's the pressure Vukovic and Carson bring. Vukovic, remember now, Vukovic last year, walking through the hallways, had never played football. They said, son, come out and try to make the football team. Now he's one of the integral parts of that defense.
He is a star on defense.
Look at Freddie Swain out there in the coaches meeting with the offense, coaching them up.
He's got Coach Fields here, too. He's standing right next to him. .7:24 left to play here, third quarter. Still 17-14. North Marion in a dogfight against its opponent.
Got to get the snap off
from Alachua County. Gainesville snap off. Gets it off. Justin, check that. It is Watkins right up the middle.
That's good coaching right there. Kid makes a fumble, loses the ball. You're giving the handoff right away to let him know you still got confidence in him.
First play of the next possession, and he gains 8, does Watkins. Up towards midfield with a 48.
That offensive line swaying you ain't yet.
They're doing their job. We're going to get right to the 50 for the first down. And some movement.
We're going to have a first down. Wow. The center got blown backwards there.
Yeah, Anthony Ennis wound up on his backside.
All the problem was nobody had snapped the football yet.
Offsides against Gainesville. They're moving ahead 5 yards into Purple Hurricanes territory, and a first down at the 47 for the Colts. North Marion known to break a lot of games open early. This one, not so much, at least not yet. 4 wide receivers. Seiler, the quarterback. High snap, and he fumbles it. And he's able to jump on it. It looked like Seiler went to throw to his left, and the ball slipped right out of his hands. It was not coming forward, so it was not an incomplete pass. That was a fumble. Nobody around him, so Seiler able to jump on it. But it is a loss of 6. Second down and 16. That is the 7th fumble for North Marion. They've only lost 2. Here's the handoff to Watkins up the middle. It gets back to about the 50. Still not to the original line of scrimmage, which is down at the GHS 47. And
that's a second sideline warning. That should be a penalty, I believe.
Against Gainesville.
It's a 5-yard penalty. That's going to be a sideline warning, 5-yard penalty.
That'll move it down to the 45, and that'll make it 3rd and 8 for the Colts. Third down and 8. Familiar set up with the 3 wide receivers to the far side and Mitchell to the near side. Over the middle, and it was thrown a little behind Cameron Mackey by Seiler. The good news is, Smitty, if that had been thrown on target, that might have been picked off. And the ball goes incomplete, and North Marion's going to have to kick it away. 5:11 left to play here, third quarter.
Let's take a 30-second timeout. You listen to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, live and local
on The Source.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back live. Stan Toole Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. It's the McDonald Allstate Agency, Marion County Friday Night High School football game of the week. I'm Tom James. Tom Schmidt stepped aside for a moment. Richard Hildebrand on the mic with us. 5:11 to play here in the third quarter. And North Marion in a punting situation, leading 17-14. Ball in the 45. And it's a short hop, and the punter, Wilshire, able to pick it up and get it away, but it takes a Gainesville hop down just about the 25-yard line and covered down there by Kentrell Patterson. And that's where Gainesville High will start first down and 10 at its own 26-yard line. Good job that time by Wilshire. That's the second time we've seen in this game that he has had to field a snap punt on a short hop.
Yeah, on both sides we've seen bad punting on both sides.
We've seen it blocked once by North Marion, both a punt and a field goal.
Sorry about that there, partner. Had a issue I had to take care of.
Quick analysis, short sweep from Richard Hildebrand. We got Tom Schmitz back on the mic, right up the middle. Goes the running back. This time Chris King up across the 30 before he is brought down. Bradshaw Bennett in on the tackle, among others, for North Marion.
King is a load, too.
Yeah, King with a pickup of 6 right there. We've called his number a number of times tonight. Ball on the 32-yard line. Man in motion. That is Markham. And a little keeper that time by the quarterback, Christian. Up towards the 35. He's still going to be short of the first down. It'll bring him third down.
Let's see if Big 99 can step in here and do something.
And he is in the game. We've seen Colleen Mitchell with 3 sacks tonight, but he has been a little banged up. He's limped off the field a couple of times, but he's in there on that tough defensive line. Clock moving. 4:21 to play. Right up the middle. Good enough for the first down and more is Chris King across the 40. Brought down again by Bradshaw Bennett. Mitchell in on the tackle as well.
It's almost like both teams have come out and they decided that neither team wants to win this football game right now.
Back to throw. Christian finds his man, Markham. Hurdles the defender, and a flag comes out. This one's coming back. Markham got up near the 50. And it's going to be holding against GHS. So they'll step this penalty off. It's a big one. 15 yards takes them back to the 29-yard line. That 10-yard penalty. Still first down, 1st and 20. More like 1st and 24.
Yeah, something is not right there.
Gainesville at their own 29. They got to get to the North Marion 48 for a first down. There goes King running right over Bradshaw Bennett and getting back nearly back to the original line of scrimmage. Boy, Chris King just steamrolled Bradshaw Bennett.
They say the guy who gets lower wins. Bennett was lower and still got rolled
and run over.
Somebody get the license plate of that truck that just hit that young man.
Christian back to throw, looking near side. He's got his man. Nice open field tackle by Jalen Patterson. For no gain.
That was just picture perfect open field tackle there.
Hope the Tennessee scouts are watching that one. So it's 3rd down and long. 3rd and 13 from the 39-yard line for GHS. And it's Christian back to throw. Looking over the middle, nearly picked off. It was Shannon Montgomery who stepped in front of that one.
Montgomery jumped that route and almost had an interception.
Great defensive stand that time by North Marion. And GHS going to have to kick it away. 2:25 left to play here, 3rd quarter. Same score as we had at the break, 17-14. North Marion on top, and they'll get the football back.
As we've said numerous times tonight, talent's not the issue on defense. Talent's not the issue on defense.
And here's the punt, and it is a beauty. My goodness. All the way back to his 11-yard line as Cameron Mackey starts to his left, comes back to his right, across the 25 before he is hauled down. Nice run back there by Cameron Mackey. Get you some score updates from around Marion County. In the 4th quarter, the Forest Wildcats have opened up a 2-touchdown lead at Gainesville Eastside, 28-14. Denellen trying to stay undefeated. Looks like they will, up 35-6 on Southwick in the 4th quarter. Vanguard in a close one at Buellholz, 3rd quarter. The Knights on top, 20-19. That's all I got.
Let me tell you how loose this Gainesville team is. They're down by 3. They're in a dogfight. The defense is dancing to the music that's being played in between downs.
Not intimidated at all. But they do trail by 3, and North Marion's got the football. Hand off to Watkins, up the middle. Across the 30-yard line, gain of about 3 for the Colts. Under 2 minutes to play, 3rd quarter.
That's just smash mouth football right there, running in between the tackles.
Can North Marion mount a drive and put some distance between itself and GHS? 2 good football teams here tonight, but a lot of mistakes on both sides. Tyler looking the bubble screen to the far side. It's caught by Alexander, and he is brought down for a loss. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Call it 3rd and 10. And the ball on the 28-yard line.
That play just was blown up by a very good defensive play by the secondary. As soon as the ball got there, the defender met him at the ball and just was able to take him down for no gain.
Under a minute left to play here, third quarter.
They're coming off the edge.
Yes, they are. Seiler rolling to his right. He's got his man. It is Patterson across midfield. Broke a tackle. Got inside GHS's 45-yard line. A little rollout that time by Seiler, and he found Patterson right out of the backfield.
And then he lowered the boom in the secondary. There was a lot of pounding going on in that secondary by Patterson.
Gain of 31. And North Marion's got a first down and 10 at the GHS 41-yard line. Clock ticking towards 30 seconds left to play third quarter.
But as we've seen all night, this Gainesville defense bends, but it doesn't really break.
Yeah. Seiler looking to the sideline towards head coach Stephen Field. Justin Watkins is split to the left, and they give it to Patterson right up the middle. Boy, he tripped up. He would have had more, a lot of green in front of Patterson. He gained about 6, but
that may have been 6 if he had to trip up and only got 6.
And that's the end of the third quarter. And North Marion still leads it 17-14 as we head to the fourth. They'll switch ends. The Colts will have second down and 4 from the GHS 35-yard line.
Let's take a time out. You listen to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week on WOCA, The Source.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source. Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Here for the call of the fourth quarter, Tom James.
17-14, North Marion, fourth-ranked team in the state in Class 5A. On the move, trying to add to this lead. 12 minutes to play. Seiler on second down and 5. Hands to Watkins. He's got room to run down the near sideline. Inside the 20. Pushed out of bounds at the 17. And that moves the chains. And North Marion has got it cranked up right now on offense.
We talked about the story. Freddie Slane hurt about 4 plays into the game tonight. Been out all night. We said that really is a blow. But when you got the fireworks and other positions on this team, it's not a death knell blow. And North Marion's got plenty of weapons not named Freddie Slane.
Justin Watkins, who's fumbled 3 times, lost only 1 of them, but they're continuing to go back to him. And he's in the backfield again along with Patterson. Seiler out of the shotgun, Mackey in motion to the left. And Seiler meant to hand it to Watkins, who ran right past him. Seiler got to make something happen. Gets inside the 15, made a little something out of what could have been a disaster right there.
My dad said that's making chicken salad out of chicken. Whoa.
Ew.
You know what I mean?
But I get what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
A gain of 2.
What looked like a loss of 7 at one point.
Yeah. Looked like Watkins just ran right past that handle. So now Watkins off, split to the right. Patterson and Mackey in the backfield. They give to Mackey. Mackey stutter steps past the defender, inside the 10, inside the 5, down near the goal line. and brought down at the 2. Gain of 14 for Cameron Mackey.
They're going to mark it, where are they going to mark this?
We've got one official standing at the 2, and that's where he's going to put it down. First down and goal for the Colts, just inside the 2-yard line.
We've seen them here before. Can they punch it in?
Yeah.
Remember, we had this same scenario in the first quarter. First and goal from about the 1, and they kicked the field goal.
Watkins and Patterson in the backfield. Mackey split to the right. Seiler out of the gun. And a whistle. And will this back up the Colts, or will it be against Gainesville?
Defensive offside.
So half the distance. Not as many penalties so far in the second half as we saw 18 penalties combined on both teams in the first half. So inside the 1 now, sits the football, still first and goal.
This is one where you get him up under center. I might run a naked bootleg over to the far side here.
And Siler's going to run it up the middle. That's a touchdown, North Marion. Keeping it simple.
That's all you got to do there. Let your senior take it right off the center's rear end for a touchdown. Freddie Swain, first guy to meet his quarterback coming off the field.
Well, that's the second touchdown tonight for Caleb Seiler. The last time he did take it around the left side and into the corner for the touchdown. This time right up the middle. Following his lineman, following his center for the touchdown. The extra point by Highline is up and good. A little bit of cushion for North Marion as they go up by 10, 24-14.
And now, can the defense get another stop?
Yeah. 10-24 play.
Those big offensive linemen are coming over here getting a blow on the sideline, and Caleb Seiler right there with them here just below us.
Yeah, he's quite the leader. That is not the flashiest quarterback you're ever going to see. Does not put up incredible numbers, but boy, what a game manager, and I mean that in the best possible way. A leader out there at quarterback, Caleb Seiler for North Marion. They scored 2 touchdowns tonight. He is a leader. Always over there talking to his lineman, like you say, after a big score, taking care of the guys that take care of him.
He does.
Final. And Trinity Catholic. Wow. The South Sumter 58-20. The Celtics are 0-5. The Forest Wildcats, a winner tonight, 28-14 at Gainesville East Side, and the Cats are 4-1. Here's the kickoff by Aon, and it's fielded at the 14-yard line. Alexander up across the 25. Good return that time. And GH start first down at 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now once defense shows up, the discipline deep, this isn't good. That's not good. He's cramping.
Kentrell Patterson.
I think he's cramping the
sidelines, yeah.
They got more cramp. Yeah, that's a cramp.
That left leg, and he'll get that taken care of. A little electrolyte, and he'll be all better.
Coach Fields looking for his trainers. Can't seem to find them. They're at the other end of the field down here.
Always wants to take care of his guys. And a whistle. Coach Field was 6 yards out onto the field screaming at the official he wanted a timeout. Something he saw not good. 10:18 left to play at Stan Tool Stadium in Spar. The 4th-ranked North Marion Colts leading Gainesville High 24-14, largest lead of the game for either team. First time, in fact, in this game that we've had a 2-score lead for either team.
HDG Hotels are your destination for an affordable, inviting night stay. Whether you choose the Holiday Inn Express in Silver Springs, the Howard Johnson on Highway 27 and I-75, or the Sleep Inn and Suites on I-75 at the Bellevue exit, HDG Hotels is a good and restful night stay. Back to you, partner.
1st and 10 for GHS, the road 28-yard line. 2 wide receivers, both to the near side. Man in motion, that's Markham. Christian, hands off to the big guy, Chris King. Not much there. He might have lost yardage. Hard to get that guy going backwards, but the Colts defensive line did it that time. That's a loss of 1. Clock ticking, under 10 minutes left. Can North Marion get to 5-0 for the first time in 9 years?
It's all in the defense now, partner.
Markham again in motion to the right. Big throw, way overthrown. That time Christian was looking for Doc Lucky, who has been awfully quiet since the early stage of this game. They had a big reception early on in the first quarter. Just the one reception, though, for Doc Lucky tonight. And was for a touchdown. That's it, though.
You know, the quarterback for Gainesville, he's been under duress all night. Christian, they're coming off the edge. Vukovic is coming again off the edge right now.
Just 2 yards passing tonight for Christian. Under pressure. Heaves it downfield. He's got a man. It's caught. Tripped up at the 23 is Sean Wiggins. But a flag is down. Wiggins brought down at the 10-yard line of North Marion. But it's coming back. My goodness. And Wiggins can't believe it. Wiggins, on his way back, slams his hands to the turf like, you gotta be kidding me. How many times can I make that play? And it doesn't count. Wiggins was down at the 10-yard line. It would have been a huge pickup and a big momentum boost for Gainesville High School, and it's coming back because of holding.
The umpire threw the ball threw it right away.
And a timeout called for by the Purple Hurricanes.
I think they called this timeout more to get they want an explanation. They're not getting any. We got a player cramping for Gainesville High School. It's a very hot, humid night. Very humid night.
It's not quite as hot as it's been,
but it's very humid.
It's warm, but it is humid. We had the showers just before kickoff. It delayed this game. Well, that's why we've got a couple of the games elsewhere in Marion County have gone final, and we're still playing. Here, early stages of the fourth quarter, we had a little bit of a delay, about 15, 20 minutes before kickoff. There had been lightning in the area, and we had a shower.
Well, the coach came out and actually came out to the middle of the field, and asked the umpire exactly what the penalty was. It was on 77, obviously, and the center. And the coach didn't like the explanation, and Big 77 for Gainesville High, he's not too fond of the call either.
Well, they're going to have to accept it, whatever it is. Third down now, and 18 for Gainesville. This is crunch time for the Purple Hurricanes. They're down 2 scores, third long, deep in their own territory, and Christian under pressure, and throws it out of bounds to the near side. Boy, he never had a chance on that one. The rush was on. Vukovic in there, Williams in there, James, Carson, all those guys disrupting that play right from the snap.
Well, they're double teaming 99. So that double teaming big 99, Khalid Mitchell, which is allowing an edge rusher to get there untouched almost every time.
Yep. Boy, it's like pick your poison.
Yeah, because you don't block 99. We know what he can do.
End over end punt, actually a little wobbly. Good roll there by Gainesville, and it's hopped on by Mike Henderson down at about the 30-yard line. And the coach is going to tell him at that point, you just got to let that thing go.
Let me tell you something. Henderson just learned a very painful lesson because when he fell on that ball, he got crunched. When he got crunched, that's because when that ball is like that, you don't try to pick it up. You get away from it. He tried to pick it up, then he had to dive on it, and then a barrage fell upon him.
And that will count as the 8th fumble for North Marion tonight. But pretty good percentage. They've only lost 2 of them. They've lost 25% of their fumbles. 2 out of 8. So Seiler in again, and North Marion trying to put the pedal to the metal now, and they hand it off to Watkins, and he loses yardage. But an opportunity right now for North Marion to blow it open.
Jonas Markham blew that open.
Yeah, and Markham really is a guy that does it on both sides of the football for Gainesville High. 8:44 and ticking left in this game. It's 24-14 North Marion. James Mitchell, the wide receiver, a bit quiet of late, split to the left side. 2 guys to the right, including Mackey. Seiler hands to Watkins, breaks 1 tackle, gets across the 25,
and now we got a penalty.
And it looks like something after the play.
He's going to call a unsportsmanlike on Big 72.
For North Marion, and this is going to back the Colts up even more. It was 2nd and long as it was. I didn't see if it's unsportsmanlike conduct, Schmitty, against North Marion, and this was a big one. That is a big one.
I've been talking to how good that offensive line is all night, and it just did one play. Took itself out of my consideration.
Well, that's just one play.
I can't have an unsportsmanlike here when you're trying to seal the deal and put the game away.
They spot the ball all the way back at the 12-yard line. My goodness, it is. Well, it's 3rd down and what, Schmidt?
Yeah, it's 3rd down and easily the market to Marion.
Easily. 3rd and 23. Airing it out is Seiler. Throwing into double coverage. Mackey had a chance at it just across midfield, but it's broken up and incomplete.
Seiler had enough time back there to watch an hour-long television show, eat 2 sandwiches, drink a glass of Kool-Aid, and then throw the ball.
That's protection. That is protection.
And I don't really notice that he offered me a sandwich or Kool-Aid.
He had time to, though.
He had time.
And he still didn't do it.
And that's the point I'm making.
Yeah. We have to talk to that young man a little bit later. 7:48 left to play in the game. It's 4th down. And Seiler is still in there. And a flag is coming out. It's 4th down and 27.
And that's going to be a little closer because of offsides. Lined up in the neutral zone.
Well, it'll be 4th down and 22. I don't think that'll change the decision-making. Although Caleb Seiler's the guy lined up in the punt formation, and he gets it away. A high kick. Lands just shy of the 50, gets a good North Marion roll across the 50 and down to the Gainesville High 45-yard line. It's gut check time for the Purple Hurricanes. They trailed by 10 with just over 7.5 to play.
That's a little strange because 44 is standing over here on the sideline. The punter's here. That was a strange call there. Home insurance, car insurance, motorcycle insurance. Whatever your insurance is, the McDonald Allstate Agency has you covered. Call the McDonald Agency for all your insurance needs at 352-622-2333. That's 352-622-2333. Are you in good hands? And now back to Tom James.
So who's going to make the plays right now? Will it be the North Marion defense to hold on to this 10-point lead, or will somebody step up for Gainesville? Draw play. Up the middle goes Alexander, just across the 45, gain of just 1.
Didn't fool the North Marion defense, but fooled me. I thought the quarterback still had the ball. Drop it back and throw it.
Alexander up to the 46. 2nd and 9. Clock ticking down towards 7 minutes. Christian, the quarterback, back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Oh, he's got a wide open man. He's got Doc Lucky, his second reception of the night. That is a first down, and he gets all the way down to the North Marion 31. So the question was asked, who's going to step up for Gainesville? And Christian with a nice throw, Lucky to catch, and
that looked like a busted zone play. It looked like the defender thought he had help underneath, and he didn't.
Well, Lucky got separation from the defender right there. 1st and 10, Gainesville, maybe in business. Christian keeping it, taking the handoff and running left side, breaking tackles. Down inside the 20. That's a first down. Interesting call that time by head coach Mark Latsko of Gainesville High, and a good one. And that's a first down just inside the 20. Ball game is far from over.
You just have a feeling that this game is about to get really, really tight again.
Yes, sir. Will North Marion's defense clamp down under pressure? 6:41 to play. Christian takes the snap. Boy, he's got pressure from the left side. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown to Gainesville. Doc Lucky.
He's as good as advertised.
"20 yards on the connection. Christian to Lucky. And it was Doc Lucky, one-on-one with Kentrell Patterson right there at the goal line. Could have gone either way. And Lucky was the one that got Lucky. Came down with it, scored the touchdown, and boy, I tell you, Vukovic was coming after Christian in a dead sprint from the left side. Christian got it away just in time. Beautiful throw. The extra point is up and good, and we've got a football game again, 24-21, with 6:34 left to play.
What has to happen now? North Marion needs to, with senior leadership at quarterback, which they have, senior leadership at number 9 running the football. They need to, and that offensive line has been playing so well all night, needs to play mistake-free,
yes,
and drive down and get points and eat this clock. This needs to be there can't be any mistakes made. Starting with this kickoff, which they've muffed a couple. They've fumbled around on a few special teams plays today.
Yeah, they got to tighten up on the basics and let the run set up the pass. To Christian. Kalen Christian, the quarterback for GHS. Not a lot of passing yards tonight, but 3 touchdown passes. And a booming kick into the end zone. My goodness, that was by far the biggest kick of the night.
That may be very fortuitous for North Marion that they didn't have to field that kick. They just get it at 20.
Yeah, well said.
Look at the Gainesville team. They're dancing in the middle of the field, waiting for the North Marion Colt offense to get on the field.
I cannot recall the last time I saw a visiting team at Stan Toole Stadium as loose as GHS is tonight.
These kids know they can play football.
Yep.
And you want to play good music? I'll dance to it, pal, in between plays.
I love it. You guys have a huddle going on over there near the sidelines, and, well, We got a minute to dance.
Let's take a 30-second timeout for a water break timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local
on The Source.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Back on the call to bring you home with 6 minutes and 33 seconds going to fourth quarter. Tom James.
Yeah, interesting what we were just talking about in the break, Schmitty, is it such a role reversal from what we usually see. The loose team is Gainesville. The team that appears to be kind of tight right now and awfully serious is North Marion. They lead it by 3. Mackey takes the handoff up the middle. Positive yardage up across the 25-yard line. And it's just North Marion that is so often the team that's got the swagger. Boy, it is Gainesville right now.
You just feel like Gainesville still thinks they're going to win this football.
Yes, they do. As we tick towards 6 minutes left, the Colts clinging to a 3-point lead, 24-21. They've got the football. It's 2nd and 4 at their own 26-yard line. Seiler hands to Mackey again. Starts right, turns back left, across midfield, down the near sideline. Turns back inside, across the 40, and he's brought down at the 37. Cameron Mackey with a big run.
A guy, by the way, that was a game-time decision.
Yeah.
Up to the point that we had been told he wasn't going to play.